Hey.
Hi, friends.
Hello.
Let's see.
What's up?
Let's see if that goes through and works.
Yes, as always, some
Maybe.
slight technical difficulties
Oh.
to get started.
I see us.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo! We made it!
Yeah.
If we are not lagging and everything else, that's good.
Hell yeah. What's up, everybody?
Here we
Hello!
go.
How are you?
We are back.
Oh, D&D and
It doesn't look like we're lagging too
Sunday,
hard.
fun day.
It looks pretty good.
Okay.
Can we get an audio check in chat? Freaking what?
Freaking Eric.
I am doing good, Mr. Struts. How are you tonight? I am talking to people on my computer.
Yeah.
What are you talking to?
That you see?
Talking to
You see
myself.
I
them
think
all
my
the time?
dad's gone crazy.
Good song. Great song.
These are all just bops.
I
Yeah.
really feel like I would fall asleep.
See? There's people on my computer.
Hello,
Hello.
Aria.
Hi, little one.
We are from planet
Oh, no.
Planet Enon. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it still says we're skipping some frames.
It looks pretty okay on the stream that I'm seeing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can't hear anything.
Hell yeah, Zach. I'm glad you're doing good.
I mean, Zach heard me reply to him, so they hear some audio at least.
Question mark. What?
Yeah, I hear audio too. I looked it up.
Okay.
I listened.
Yeah, but it's going.
Yeah, we're all popping through.
So,
Are we ready?
I am
I
ready.
think we're good.
It's literally under the fucking
I guess I can get rid of our campfire music. It was
I'm enjoying it.
nighttime, right?
No, not yet. It's about late evening. You guys are in town still, right outside of the bar. But there's gonna be a recap. Who wants to roll for it except Maddie?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
If you want to give it a guess,
For duh reasons.
I would love to give it a guess, Justin. Let's start calling it Panda.
I got a 6. Yes.
Woo! 6 buddies.
another
also got a
6.
six.
Babe, roll for
Uh,
it.
What?
6.
Charlie, what did you get?
6.
So you have to re-roll?
No, Panda's rolling for me.
A 6!
What?
Way!
I apparently cannot pick up dice or
The
roll
devil is
anything
upon
in
us.
Fantasy Grounds.
You
Well,
cannot-
dang.
Frank, you just need to beat a 6.
Yeah, roll that physical die.
Yeah.
Did everyone get a 6?
No, I got a
Yeah.
15.
Oh, Morgan got it.
Oh, okay.
We need
Yeah,
to
I
get
seriously
higher than a
can't close a
15.
single window in Fantasy Grounds.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I feel like my die are really far away from that, so
No.
11.
11, so it's
11.
Morgan.
Oh,
We're
alright.
15, right?
Let's go.
I'm going, Dave.
Alright, Morgan, what happened?
So, this guy approached us asking us to help retrieve his daughter. And so we go, all of us as a group. None of us knew each other. We were asked separately. And then we get there and we're like, oh, there's a bunch of people here, right? And then we go and find goblins. And they're in front of a cave. And, you know, we beat them. And then we go into the cave. And then we go into the cave, and I feel like there's this one big goblin dude that we had to defeat. Oh, I remember things. Okay. And there were these doors, and unless this is Volk. Were the doors this one or Volk?
No, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah,
Adams.
you're doing
Okay.
great.
You're doing fantastic.
And then
when you
So
learn
we-
how to bullshit that thing, and you're like, okay, wait, no, I got this.
So we defeat the goblin dude, and then there's this big goblin dude, and rats everywhere. So we gotta kill all of
Rats.
them. Once those dudes are defeated, then we find a group of girls, and none of them know the name of the guy that we say. His name was Talek, and we're like, does anybody know Talek? Because we're looking for his daughter, right? But then we discover that one of the girls is the mayor of the town.
Grand Chancellor's daughter.
Thank you, Grand Chancellor's daughter.
Maybe?
I knew it was an important role. Anyway, and so at first we were like, fuck her, and then we go to the doors and try to open them and stuff. But then we're like, no, we should probably save them. So we go save them because we're heroes. And then we go out the door with the girls, and we go to find, like, take them back to town. And on our way to town, there's these thugs that start attacking us. So then we defeat the thugs, but before we do that, Rome and Saphira are listening into their conversation, and they say something about how they can't believe this guy wants, or how stupid we are for listening to this guy, or something along those lines, and how they don't want us to save this one person.
I feel like I'm learning so much right now.
I know. And so after we defeat them, we start to take the girls to town. A couple of us go to a castle to go give the Grand Chancellor's daughter back to the Grand Chancellor, and a couple of us go to the bar. And at the castle, he's like, "I'll help you and give you." Or we got a reward. Did we get a reward? I feel like we got a
No,
reward.
you guys got to the
Not yet.
castle and they said we want all of you to come at once.
Yeah.
And that's where we
Morgan's
are.
like,
So
but I want a reward. So
Almost.
we got a
It's
reward.
because our cleric wanted to stay back and drink.
Ew.
You didn't need the reward.
yeah,
So-
so then we all went to the castle, and we're waiting outside in the alley.
You left from the castle to go back to the tavern. You collected everyone, and then on the way out, you see Talik ushering you from the side, calling you over to the alleyway.
Thank you.
Friends, over here, join me.
Talik, where have you been?
I got a bone to pick with y'all.
Friends, I've been here with my friend Zilbel. As you turn the corner, you see an elf with pale hair and black eyes that was talking with him in the alley. He's explaining, Zilbel, I hired to track the goblins from the ambush site. We took the cave for magical reasons, but I believed their fort to be somewhere else. Luckily, I think she has found it. Do you remember where you found the fort, Zilbel? It was up north. I think I remember she told me it was up north on the way toward Frostkeep.
Well, clearly she's good at her job.
Yes, I remember now. It was indeed up north. I'm sorry. I go on so many quests and scout so many things that at times it can get a little jumbled. But yes, it was up north that I found what we were looking for.
I see.
That's why I hired you. So friends, I take it by you being here, Princess Alex is safe?
She is safe. You have ties to the Grand Chancellor?
I do.
Yeah, why did you say it was your daughter? It's not even your child.
I'm sorry I lied.
You didn't even tell us. The daughter didn't even. Your supposed daughter didn't even know who you were.
I know.
We were
but
completely confused. We didn't know who we were looking for.
I
I'm
whispered to Ryla, "Do you see a changeling?"
It was
sorry,
kind of
friends. I figured you would help me more likely if I said it was my daughter, and I just needed someone who, out of the goodness of their heart, would help. I couldn't trust anyone who would only do it for promised goods.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Promise goods.
I do not...
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I understand you want your promised goods, sir. I do not have a lot. But you can go to the castle. I'm sure they probably told you to go there already, right?
Yes.
I'm sure the king will reward you greatly. He's a very generous man, and you saved his daughter.
What role did you have playing in this, partner?
I would rather keep that to myself.
Mm.
I just have the goodness of West Haven and Princess Alex in my heart.
Can I
So if you
can
keep
I
hiding
can I
stuff
make an
from us, how are we
insight
supposed
check
to
to see if
trust
he's
you?
talking shit?
Make an insight check. What's your name? Anduin.
All three of us at the same time were like, this is not right.
That is a
Not
14.
A 14 insight check.
Yeah.
It seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay. I believe you.
Thank you so much.
I still have my doubts about this one.
We're getting
I don't expect you to believe me 100%. Just take it in good faith for now. Listen to what the king has to offer. I'm sure he will reward you greatly for anything you do for us.
I just
Happy-
want my reward. I think we should go.
Yeah. Very happy to help.
Take Zilbella. She deserves a reward as well.
For not remembering.
She's gonna help us
which
so
way?
much with the defense. She found the fort for the goblins. She knows where the base is. And thanks to that, we can
Zilbella.
now actually defend West Haven against their forces a little better.
It's very nice to meet you, miss.
Nice to meet you all as well. You can call me Z.
Z?
Yep.
I like it.
The name's Amesia. Pleased to meet you.
If someone, hello? What is that?
You have to look
Oh,
down.
Down here.
hi.
Yeah.
I didn't
Excuse
see
my
you
height.
at all.
It has nothing to do with my intelligence.
Oh,
Very
and
nice.
what do you do?
I will burn you where you stand, lady.
Oh my
My friend Mises has had a few. You must excuse his banter.
I will, as long as he knows
I
that I
cast
can.
acid breath. Not really. No.
Oh
Are,
my.
are we murder hoboing already?
Mesius,
right now?
come here, bud. Come here, Mesius.
Someone hit him a little more sober before you talk to the king.
It's okay. All right, let's go get some. Do they have coffee
I
here?
suggest that you are seeing some water.
I
I'm
highly
a small
suggest.
guy. I'm a small guy.
What did you have, a shot?
3 tinkers.
Oh wow.
Friends,
That's a lot. Come on your side.
I must warn you though, before you go, be careful in this town. Wildly accusing people can get you killed.
I see. So I assume there's great loyalty within this town.
Trust no one.
I see.
And I will
So-
not trust no one.
So it's the changeling.
Also true.
Exactly.
Which I think means you should trust that.
Does that mean I shouldn't trust this group I just joined?
That means we
Definitely
shouldn't
And we
trust
don't
you,
really
sweetheart.
trust you, so fair's fair.
I
Why?
picked you all because you're not from here. You have the least chance to gain something from these people.
I see.
This is 15.
I'm just trying to fulfill my
I
destiny,
find
guys.
that
That's all I'm
insulting.
doing.
Well, I can't speak for the rest of the party, but I know your intentions are true.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Now please,
That makes
Go.
one of you.
see the king. Be rewarded. Hear what he has to say.
Thank you.
I don't care what he has to say. I just want my money.
All right, you guys. Let's go. Again, I'm very sorry for my coworkers, I guess.
Work acquaintances.
That's alright. In my quest to fulfill my destiny, I've met a lot of strange people along the way, so
Well, you'll
I
fit right in.
consider drunken little man is the worst I've encountered.
All right, let's go. Mesius, let me help you up the stairs.
Yes, thank you very much. You're a true friend, Induin.
Yeah, no problem, man.
When the fuck did we get our screen?
All right. So, as you
He
guys
said-
finish, Talik waves goodbye. You guys start to walk away. Mesius stumbling a little bit down the street, kind of grabbing onto the back of Anduin's chainmail for a little bit of steadiness.
Come on, buddy.
Ray
Come
of
on.
Frost.
As you're walking, evening does turn into an early night. The stars start to come out and the lights dim, lanterns come on as you approach the castle back to the 2 guards that were there last time. Oi, is this all you now?
Yes, this is everyone.
Oh, good. You guys took plenty long enough. Get up in there. The king's waiting for you. And they
I'm
part
sorry.
ways and usher you in.
Thank you kindly, stranger.
As you enter the kingdom, or as you enter the castle, it is a beautiful, grand structure. Hundreds of feet tall, made of beautiful, untouched stone. Or, what's the word I'm looking for? It's beautiful stone. It's gorgeous.
Like
Nice.
marble, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, almost like a marble. As you walk in, gigantic doors open. You see people running about, servants doing their stuff. Very busy castle. You're shown up to the top floor, where you enter into a grand throne room. There are marble pillars stretching 30 feet up into the sky, holding up the massive vaulted ceiling. There's even a fresco painted on top of an old god that the people of West Haven worship.
Wow, this is gorgeous.
Am I
As you
sobering
enter-
up yet?
You're starting to sober up. Now, that's up to you. When did you start drinking?
I don't know. I'd say like at least an hour ago at this point.
And you're like
Maybe a little
tiny.
sober.
I would say you probably, but like when you're so little, wouldn't you stay drunk for a while? Like,
Or do you go faster? I don't know.
well, when he drank what, 3 pints?
Tankards.
That sounds like a lot for a little. I mean, I know you're not that little, but like, you're not like
I'm sobering
Alright.
up a little bit.
bitty bitty. But
So as you walk into the grand throne room, you were greeted right away by a loud bellowing voice. Ha ha ha! You must be the friends that have saved my daughter. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Happy to help.
just trying to fulfill my destiny.
I heard there was a reward.
Yes,
you too,
yes.
Mesius?
I'm with the gnome.
Oh no, you guys deserve so much. Now, before I give you your reward, I have a proposition I would like to ask the people who have saved my beautiful daughter.
I'm happy to hear it.
Certainly.
Go on.
So, I can give you each a sum of gold right now, and we can part our ways and be gone. Or, being as you have already proven your trust, I would like to hire you to escort my daughter up to Frostkeep.
Higher? Does that mean more money?
That means instead of just giving you money, I will give you some items that we keep in our royal armory.
I like this.
Items might be nice.
That sounds fantastic, King.
Get
Where-
some fancy new equipment.
How far is it to taking her?
Frostkeep is a few weeks north. It is not a short journey.
That's a rough one.
I would not ask if it was not of the utmost importance.
Are you going to be providing horses for this journey too?
Exactly. Do we get some transportation?
Sadly, because of the situation with the people trying to attack my daughter, I don't believe that horses would be the safest route of travel.
So you need us to go.
I think you would bring way too much trouble. It would be too noisy, and people would be able to tell.
I
I'm
understand.
okay with quiet.
Are you friends willing to help out West Haven?
I am absolutely willing to help you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fulfill my destiny, so I guess I'll just go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
She's
say
new.
why not.
Ooh, what about you, ma'am?
Me?
The sorceress.
I'm only here for the money.
It-
I'll go, but not for
Okay.
West Haven.
Okay. Alright, so that's a yes from everyone. Lovely! And he starts laughing, a huge bellowing laughter. You can hear it resonate throughout the halls.
You have quite the laugh, King.
I have heard that before. You
It
just
makes
make
me
me
happy.
so happy. You are helping our kingdom flourish.
Absolutely.
Thank God he's not easily
And
offendable.
we're taking your daughter to up north. But what are we doing there?
Oh, you are going to bring my daughter up north to Frostkeep. There she will be marrying the prince of the realm to help our relations get a lot smoother. We want to make sure that war is not on the threshold.
Why, King, if I may ask,
Yes.
why do you not trust anybody in your guard to do this?
There has been, I think you can tell by the fact that my daughter's caravan was attacked. I don't know who I can trust inside my unit right now.
Which
But
is
we're
why
all
you picked us, being from out of town.
You have proven yourselves worthy of trust.
I have a question. So we're taking your daughter, you said a few weeks to Frostkeep first?
Yes.
Do we then have to travel back to get our reward, or is it waiting for us there?
I will give you your items before you leave.
Oh,
I like satisfaction.
that has made it
To
even
help you
more
with the journey.
interesting.
This sounds interesting.
That will help me find my destiny.
Do we get a
a
key?
There's a lot about this
if we
fiction
fail?
destiny going on over here.
What was that, Saphira?
Do we get to keep the items even if we fail, as like
Well-
a contingency?
Well,
I would
failure
assume if you
means we
fail,
die, so
you would probably be dead. So you could keep them until the bandits take it off your corpse.
We get to keep
I will
the
keep
items
everyone
from
alive.
dead people. Like if someone in
What
the
am I
party
gonna do?
dies, can I just take
As
it?
a
Or
I'm not gonna take it. I can't take it back. You're gonna be up north 3 weeks.
Okay. Alright.
as a sorcerer of shadow as well, I wink at Saphira like you can't die. Only she knows what I'm winking about.
So friends, I must say, I'm so glad. How about we receive our items, we have a feast to celebrate, and then you shall stay here in the castle.
I am quite famished.
I like the sound of that.
Thank you for your generosity.
Perfect. Alrighty. Who would like their first item?
I'd be much obliged to find my
Are
first
we
item.
raising hands for this? Or
Alright, I'm going to go with the ranger. You have found the goblin base, and now we can actually defend our walls from where they'll be coming from. For you, and he ushers over, or he calls over to his usher to grab the items, and a tray comes rolling out. Anyone with any magical sense is instantly hit and awash with a huge amount of magical energy. You can tell that this table just emanates power. So for you first, the ranger, I give you a quiver of luminescence. By the way, these are all in D&D Beyond. You should be able to look them up and put them in. The quiver of luminescence is a beautiful creation of elven magic. The bottom seems to be coated in a never-ending pool of glowing algae that coats your arrowheads.
Oh.
And what actually happens is the next attack roll, until the end of your next turn, has advantage on whatever target after you hit them.
Whoa.
So whenever you shoot someone with your arrow, the next person gets advantage on hit, or advantage to hit.
Okay, let's see if my tipsy elf can spell luminescence.
M-I-N.
Luminescence. Nailed it. Nailed it.
All right.
Thank
No
you
results.
so much. I greatly appreciate this towards me fulfilling my destiny. Thank you so much.
All right.
That's great.
Now, for my sorceress friend with the little ghastly complexion, I have for you a robe of power. And he picks up this big flowing robe, and it's just gorgeous. It's embroidered with a little bit of gold. It's got silver and runes etched into the side.
Does it have holes for my wings?
It can.
Okay.
It can. These are robes of magic pulse with power. 4 times a day, you get to add a D4 to a spell's damage roll.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Next, for the cleric, the most generous, I give you something to help you while you help others. He holds a gorgeous golden ring.
Wow.
Seems very plain, but upon further inspection, you can see that there are some runes etched on the inside. This is Ring of the Guardian Angel.
Ooh, I love the name.
A ring of radiant holy energy that always feels warm to the touch and glows slightly. Whenever you heal a character other than yourself, you also heal yourself half of the total health gain.
Thank you very much, King. I will
So-
use it to think of you often.
Yes, I'm glad.
Eh,
Ooh.
All right.
easy
And
for
then next, who's next? Who hasn't received one? Mesius?
Please,
Yes.
sir.
For you, I give a
King.
ring of spell control.
Ooh.
I feel like you like to blow a lot of things up at once.
How do you
And
know
so for
this,
you-
King?
You give me that vibe.
I do.
And so what I give to you is a ring that allows you to shape your evocation spells. When you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you can choose a number up to them, or a number of them equal to 1 plus your spell's level. The chosen creature automatically succeeds on the saving throw against the spell, and they take no damage if they would normally take half damage.
Damn, that's crazy. I pull out my little notebook that I keep with me, and I'm just jotting down everything about the ring, taking notes, and just studying it real quick.
Perfect. And then finally, last but not least.
There's
excuse
still
me.
2 of us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
The
last
bard was so
I know.
quiet.
I know. I'm quiet. Just
The bard was quiet. All right,
waiting
well,
and watching.
Sylph, for a fighter, I give you a whip of thunderous force.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. This is fancy.
Oh.
It is a blinding white whip that
Where
sends
did
its
they
sizzle with
find it
power.
from?
With each crack of the whip, a thunderous boom explodes from the tip, knocking anyone back. On a successful attack, the attacking character can choose to move the target 5 feet in any direction.
So what?
Jesus, yes.
And then, of course, for the bard that I completely forgot about, I promise I didn't forget about you.
Wait, what?
I give you a Cerberus Shuriken. It's an odd piece of craftsmanship with 3 large braids. You can feel the magic breathe from inside. And guess what? Like a dog, it returns to your hand when you whistle.
Wow.
This
So
could be
Fancy.
fun.
item it
So I
takes a
could-
bonus action. It does.
Could hit the
Justin,
cleric
what's
in
mine
the
called
ass
again?
with this and return it. He'd never know what happened.
I guess if that's what you want to do with it.
These are the people you stuck me with, King.
But that is not all VOD. It also requires the person you hit to make a DC 10 save of dexterity, or they take an extra 1d4 fire damage.
Nice. Thank you, King.
You are welcome. I hope you use and I hope
Abuse.
these items can help you on your journey and help you protect my daughter. Now, friends, let us party, be merry, and then we shall be off tomorrow. Well, you shall be off tomorrow.
Let's face.
Sounds amazing.
And then, with that, he ushers you out into the great hall to where the feast is commencing. So if you guys would like to do anything in the feast, you can, or you can rush to the feast and then go to bed. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm just
No.
trying to fulfill my destiny, so I'm gonna try to.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna try to talk to the most important-looking person here.
Medius is so over this.
Yes,
Talking
click.
about goddamn-
If I keep hearing Destiny more, you actually may become okay. I might have to kill the elf.
So who's the most important-looking person here?
Well, you just left the king.
Well, obviously besides him, because I just talked to him. I'm looking for like, I guess second tier.
Medius purposely makes himself
Uh,
not seenable.
All right. So the second most important person would be Felix, the king's aide.
Okay, then I.
You see Felix in the corner of the grand hall.
What?
He's at the great table with the king, but he's not really. He's just kind of sitting there. He's just watching the crowd, not doing too much. How are you approaching him?
Okay, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna do like a slight bow. Hello, sir.
Hello. Are you one of the friends that helped us with the goblins earlier?
Indeed, I am. My name is Silbella Ethielina. Nice to meet you.
I cannot lie. I am not even going to try to pronounce that.
That's okay. Most people just call me Z. Nice to meet you.
I would love that, Z. Again, I thank you. I'm sure the king has already thanked you, but I do thank you as well for saving Princess Alex.
Well, I so appreciate that. I am on a personal quest to fulfill my destiny, so I make it an important fact to me to all people who seem of importance and power. Just make sure that they know who I am, and that they know that I am at their service whenever needed.
It's good to know. I might be calling on you later.
And I would greatly enjoy that. Please enjoy your evening. And I do another little bow and I walk away.
You too, and he gives a slight curtsy from his seat to you as you leave.
Just fulfilling that destiny.
So I'm gonna grab a plate full of food and I'm gonna sit down next to Sylph. You know, so Sylph, you're quite the colorful character. Where do you hail from?
Well, thank you, good sir. I come from the land of the south now.
I
It's a
see.
very hospitable people now down there, and I gotta live up to my own people.
I see. Well, you're quite enthusiastic, and I must say it keeps me going with some of the people we have to put up with.
Oh, I hear you loud and clear, Aldwin. Is that how you pronounce your name, sweetheart? Am I saying it
Anduin.
right?
That was very
Anduin.
close, though. It was very close.
Anduin, I'm so deeply sorry. Where do
It's
you
okay.
come from? You
Well,
seem so nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I retain most of what I grew up with. I was kind of forced into the role of a cleric, and something that I rather enjoyed a lot when I was younger. I was naturally gifted, but after a while of just the repetitiveness and the very strict training, it became feeling more like work and less like something I enjoyed. So that kind of led to me not straying away from it exactly, but straying away from the tediousness and rigorousness that it requires. So I maintain a lot of the aspects of a cleric, but I'm not I'm not doing what I should be doing right now, I guess is the easiest way to put it.
It's true. I mean, we all have our own little journeys. I mean, I had to get out of my hometown. It was too much for me.
Yeah,
So I hear you loud and clear. You gotta go on your own journey to find your own self.
absolutely. Well, I appreciate that. It was very nice to get to know you better.
Alright, I just kind of plot myself down in the middle of their conversation. I'm like, well, hello.
Yeah,
Oh,
hearing the
easy.
random conversation, I go sit in the corner by myself, drinking and playing with my lute.
I walk away.
Ah,
Drink.
Z, was it?
Yeah, well, actually, it's Silbella Ethielina, but yes, you can call me Z if it's too much of a mouthful.
Wow, it is quite a mouthful, but I must say it's a beautiful name.
Well, thank you. Okay, so you see, when I was born, my parents believed that I was destined for greatness, and so
I see.
that is my destiny, and that is why my name is so great.
Well, careful. Overconfidence is a flimsy shield.
Well, it would be if I hadn't proven myself in so many previous trials.
Well, I can't wait to see you in battle. I enjoy your courage and your enthusiasm, and I will do my best to keep you alive.
Oh, well, thank you. And I don't know what either of you do. I myself am a ranger. What is it that your provocations then have been?
I am a cleric of the life domain, so I just am taking it upon myself to protect the people around me.
Oh my god, I knew a cleric of the life domain. Have you ever met Hussein Shees?
I have not, but that is also an interesting name.
Well, I met him one time on my travels for my destiny, as you know.
Oh,
And,
I see.
And he is fantastic. I highly recommend that if you are ever to the northeast degree of the world, just whisper his name to the trees, and you'll find him.
Wow. I bet he makes a grand entrance. Do either of you care to cheers some mead?
I would love to.
That sounds fantastic.
A little hand comes up above the table.
Oh, Mesius!
I climb up into the seat and I'm like,
Hey! Get over here.
just as I'm sobering up. I
Perfect.
made a
You're...
fool of myself before.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. It's time to rally.
Sometimes I talk a little funny.
And then you are a fine southern friend. I know very little about you. What do you do in this party?
Southern.
Sweetheart, I'm a fighter. See this whip here? I use it very well.
Well, I've come across many whips, but not all of them are for fighting.
I like finger guns and flames, and I'm like,
I would just like it said that I'm open to all sexualities, and anything is fine with me.
Happy part of your destiny.
And, honestly, okay,
Easiest writes that down.
here's the funny thing. The reason I talk so much about my destiny is because I have no idea what it is.
It sounds that way, sweetheart.
Yeah, basically, I left town. Okay, so I was the hero of my town, right? And they were like, go, Z, go find your destiny. But that's really all they sent me away with. And, it's really hard to figure out what your destiny is with very little guidance. So I feel like maybe if I just study it
What
enough,
did you do in your town?
that
Become the hero.
somebody is going to say, oh my god, that's exactly what we were looking for, and boom, there's my destiny.
What did you do before?
Oh, what did I do? Oh, well, so I lived in a town of elves. We were living at like the lower level of our town. We were almost like farmer elves, if you guys have heard of the thing. Basically, what I did was I started the rebellion, rose everybody up. We took down all of the, higher ups, and I brought my civilization up to
You
power.
almost knocked my laptop
Wow.
to death.
I killed the troll at one point.
That's cool.
And then they said, oh, your destiny. And I was like, wow, I really felt like this was kind of it, Like, I felt like I did it.
Relatable.
But I guess I hadn't. And so I feel like maybe if I just tell people I'm on a quest for my destiny, and if someone is going to help me figure out what that is.
Well,
So who knows if my open sexuality has anything to do with my destiny, because truly,
I would say it doesn't.
I have no idea what my destiny is. So,
well, to quote my new southern friend, everyone has their own little journey.
Because I can hear you.
there you go. Mine is my destiny.
So Z is new, Mezi is Soph. How do you feel of the other two in our party? They seem standoffish?
Seems
To say the
questionable.
very least.
I'm enjoying the company so far.
I see. No, they're good too. They don't rub me too wrong, but that bard's got a mouth on him.
That's very true. That's very true.
Arrow in the leg.
I walk up and I rest my shoulder against
My leg.
Anduin, and
My leg.
I heard you talking shit.
Did you rest on me?
No, I heard that on Anduin.
Oh, I was like, wait,
My
what?
wing.
Speak of the devil, how are you doing?
Because I look like one.
Saphira, correct?
Yes.
Did you enjoy the loot you got? It seemed like that was what you were focused on the most. Nice.
Saphira. That sounds very similar to Sapphire. Is there any correlation, relation, causation?
Well, yes. As you can see, my skin is blue.
Oh my god, I hadn't even noticed. That's beautiful.
Wow.
Incredible observation.
This is why you don't know your destiny.
I truly, I don't.
My blood also comes from that of a blue dragon.
Oh.
So your parents took it very literal when they named you.
So
They
all
were
of a
like,
sudden,
blue, Sapphire.
Z,
Yes.
you feel someone tapping at your back. But when you turn around, there's no one there.
Mesius,
As I glare dagger.
are you playing tricks on me?
Did you feel something?
What?
You
what are
know-
you talking about?
It could have been my destiny.
Huh.
Here we go again.
What are you talking about?
I slam my
Destiny is to die from saying destiny.
jug down and I go, well, friends, with the meat all out and my belly full, I must retire to my bed.
Oh, that's such a great idea, Anduin.
Cool.
Is everyone going to retire to bed?
Yes.
It was great meeting you all.
Yes.
and having you be part of my journey.
I look forward to tomorrow.
Thank you.
Vezius is discussing complex formulas while simultaneously casting small illusions of 2 rats fucking on the table.
Who are you talking to right now?
He's just sitting to himself like,
I love
We do
it.
this a lot.
It's like, did you
What
roll a
an
D100 for
eccentric
that?
man.
Like, you pull that out of your ass.
I'm so concerned about this little gnome man. Is he alright?
he seems very affirmative with himself. He's like, yes.
I don't know if he's part of my destiny.
Mesius is an odd man, but I think he
he's
means well.
exactly the thing you need.
Honestly, I don't know. So I can't count it out yet. It takes me a long time to decide if something's part of my destiny, and it's typically when
To me, it
something
sounds like
bad happens.
everything is a part of your destiny.
When you don't know what your destiny could be, really anything could be part of it.
Well met and good night, everyone. And Anduin leaves the room.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you all open up your maps, you should see a map titled Castle. Open
Yep.
that. And then you see several rooms. 1 second, I'm getting you on it. Z.
I just realized my little token looks like Wonder Woman. Not Wonder Woman, but that lady that has the gold.
Wonder
Yes.
Woman.
So everyone move yourself into whatever bed you will be going into for the night.
Well, I'm right in
That
front
could
of.
get bad, giving us the option for that.
You'll see.
I try to follow. Charlie, what's your character's name?
Sylph.
Sylph.
What?
Sylph.
Sylph.
Sylph?
Sylph. Yeah.
Okay, I try to follow Sylph.
Okay.
I like
What?
her. I like her whip.
I like her whip.
Alright,
I
and
guess
then
I
Rome, where
am
are you gonna be?
sharing a room with Mesius.
Hello.
So you all stumble to your rooms, a little bit tipsy, and night falls over the castle. As you're drifting off to sleep, it almost seems a little quieter than it should be. It's a very still night. I need Rome and Sylph to please make a perception DC for me.
Okay.
You guys are speaking by the door.
Oh, really? I was rolling so well all over. And then I got a 3.
14 total.
And what's yours, sir? 14 total?
Wait. Deception?
Perception.
Perception. 6.
Okay.
That's bad.
So,
Boop.
yeah, boop.
Oh no.
That is the sound of a DM. Booping. Boop. Booping.
I need you
story.
both to take 6 damage, please.
What?
For what?
Everyone wakes up instantly,
Yeah.
and they scream as 2 of your friends are stabbed in their sleep.
Whoa!
Should I actually scream?
If you want to.
Please don't.
Headphone warning.
Should I? Ready?
Prepared. Perfect. Rome and Sylph have been stabbed in bed by 2 assassins.
Oh my gosh.
They should be visible on your screen now, friends.
I see them.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Intarnation?
This is it. This is my destiny. Maybe.
And I need everyone to make initiative. Roll initiative, please.
Make initiative! Make it!
I
Oh.
already have initiative.
I got 5.
Ooh!
You get big.
Oh, I have to see what my
15.
initiative is. It's probably the +2, right? So then I got a 13.
I got
Echoes need
22.
to change.
You got a now 20 on that roll?
I got a 19, but I got a +3 for initiative.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a +3 too, then I got 14.
What'd you get, 14?
Yeah, sorry, I thought it was a +2 on +3.
I got a 6.
Sylph.
Health at 14.
Oh, okay. So, Anduin, you're 22 initiative?
Yeah, why did it.
Because Sylph was the last one you clicked, so it has you listed as that.
I see, okay.
22, what'd you get, Sylph?
22.
As your initiative?
Mhm.
And then Saphira, what'd you roll? 6?
6.
Alright, and then both Sylph is hurt 6, and so is Rome.
So unfortunate for
Perfect.
you guys.
Alright, so Actually, it's gonna start with Sylph. Sylph, you wake up to a stinging, horrible burning sensation in your stomach. As you look down, you see a knife protruding from your gut. Not very deep, luckily. He seems to have missed anything super vital. But you
Shitty
are
assassin.
having an assassin over you.
I have
What do
assassin
you do? He
over
is
me.
standing right in front of you.
Who the hell are you?
Everyone is considered prone,
Okay.
so you have to spend half your movement
Getting up.
standing up.
Who the hell are you? You need to get out of my room right now.
What are you doing?
I'm whipping. I'm using my
Yes.
fancy new whip.
Stand up.
Fancy new whip?
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I got a 10 plus. Let me just equip that real quick.
It was 10 plus
5? Yeah.
10 plus 5, 15.
15.
That hits.
Fuck you! 2 plus 5, so I gave him 7 damage. You gave me 6 damage? I gave you 7.
Alright, which way are you gonna move him?
I'm gonna crack him.
Use
I'm just trying to get him out of my way.
Alright, so one
I'm
space
gonna
that way?
move him away.
Alright, so you wake up to the blood pain, but you're still able to, with your thankfully fast reflexes, stand up and whip your whip out. Thankfully it was on your belt. You crack him into the side, throwing him to the end, doing how much damage again?
7.
7.
And actually, I sleep with my whip under my pillow.
And the underpaid hitman takes 7 damage.
Underpaid.
Alright, Anduin, it is your turn. You heard a scream, but you don't really know what is happening too much.
Okay.
But oh boy, was it a blood
Curdling scream, yeah. What the heck was that? Okay, so getting out of bed is half my movement.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Okay, so I can only... Oh, okay, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm just making my way towards the door.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Do you want to do a dash action and do a double run?
Oh, I can. I can do that. I forgot. I can do that as a bonus action?
That's your standard action.
Oh, I see. Okay,
That
yeah.
takes your action,
1,
but you get a double run.
2, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's just enough for me to enter the room. And I see the assassin. I go, gosh, friends, you're in trouble. I will aid you. And I am going to... Oh, no, I can't do anything, because I just used my action. Oh, I have a bonus action. Okay, never mind. I use bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Z.
Shield of Faith on Z, so she has now a +2 to her armor class. So Andrew runs in, he sees the slightly bloodied both Sylph and Hitman in the corner, realizes he's yet to be hurt, and decides to save her from any damage that might be coming her way. Viewing her as probably a little more squishy.
Yeah. I was like, who has the lower AC?
Alright, next it goes to the Pervy Hitman,
Pervy hitman.
who's standing over Rome, breathing a little too heavy for comfortable.
Ah.
For comfort.
To be comfortable. So, he is going to swing at Rome with his sword.
After I already had stabbing him?
Yes.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Another one.
Those were sneak attacks. If you rolled 15, you would take no damage. Does that hit, sir?
That has to.
18, yes it hits.
Yes, I figured as much.
Oh.
You take 3 damage.
Nice.
He cuts into your leg, laughing, and again, his eyes kind of give you a weird vibe.
It's the perviness.
On to Rome. Your retaliation, sir.
You're making me think about that now with my health.
He's like,
There you
damn.
go. We got 4 HPs.
I'll be coming for you. Don't worry.
I trust the cleric.
I'm trying to help you, damn it!
Alright, I guess I'm going to stand up first off,
Always.
and then I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers. So you need to do a Wisdom of 11.
A wisdom of 11.
Yep.
Oh,
Just hit it.
rolls
Just
an 11.
Damn it.
Garbage.
Do I still take half damage?
Yes.
Alright, roll for damage, sir.
I got so far away. 4.
So 4 damage total. Alright.
Yep.
Boop! Alright. So he kind of shakes it off, but you can tell that he has a splitting headache now. Onward to Miss Z.
Cool. Okay. Where am I?
You're in the bottom left corner. If anyone has issue viewing the map, I highly suggest you right-click, resize horizontal.
Okay. No. I just didn't know what my token icon looked like. Okay. So my quiver of luminescence is equipped. So do I have to like say that I'm using it, or do I just always
Your
have
arrows
advantage?
stay in it, and your arrowheads just kind of chill inside the algae, so it'll just be an always effect.
So it's just an auto. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Once you hit
Alright.
someone, the next person will have advantage on their attack towards that target.
Okay, cool. So I guess what I will do is just pull out my long bow, and I'm gonna just aim it at the underpaid hitman in front of me.
Make a roll for it.
All right. That was a nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nat 20. Alright, roll me damage.
What do I roll extra when it's a nat 20?
You get 1 full extra damage dice.
Cool. Okay, so I got 7 plus 3, so that's 10, and then like I just add a full 1d8, or I roll for it.
Yes.
Okay, so I did 18 damage.
18 damage. On the underpaid hitman, right?
Yes.
Boom.
And
Alright,
then-
he
I don't
is
think
hurt.
And then I don't think I have a bonus action, so
Like we don't get a description?
Alright, so you pull your arrow out, you can see the tip glowing as it's dark. It's probably the lightest thing in the room right now. It shoots out of your bow and right into his shoulder, cutting deep. Blood squirts out, covering Sylph and the bed. He's not dead, but he is insanely wounded. Saphira, you have also just woken up in another room, hearing a scream.
Startled, I fly out of bed, and I start to glide over out of the room. Each square is 5 feet, right?
Yes.
I can do, like,
Your first chunk is half movement, and then you can do a dash action if you want to go another full.
sure, I'm gonna do a dash action, so,
So you can move 9 squares then.
okay. Diagonal counts as,
1 as
Oh,
5.
1?
Yeah.
okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's the end of
Barely.
my action.
That's the end of your action, no bonus actions. Alright. On to the underpaid hitman. You just got blasted out by Sylph. Not really wanting to deal with a whip that deals thunder damage, he's going to turn to the person that just entered the room and strike at them.
The light will
Ah!
protect me.
He runs at you and swings his short sword. Nah. Right, nah?
No.
I look at him and say, "Good luck, little man."
Alright, well, he's gonna say, I don't need luck, I have 2 swings. And he's gonna miss again.
Try again, bastard.
So his first one just clanks off your armor a little bit, and as he tries to swing the second sword into your neck, you just step out of the way, and it falls flat to the ground. Mesius!
He just wakes up with the speed of a freaking snake. He is, turtles would be perfect, and he launches a fireball at the guy directly in front of him.
The pervy hitman?
Correct.
the pervy?
Plus
Yes.
Yep.
He breathed heavily.
Yep.
That's,
did.
22 to hit.
18. Alright,
Make
22 to
way.
hit, you said?
Yeah.
You hit.
6.
roll damage.
10. Let's go. 7 damage.
7 damage. Alright.
Turtles. I
So you
like
shoot your
turtles.
fireball into the back of his head, kind of causing a hole and his hair to burn in his cloak. He throws off his cloak to get the fire off of him. You can tell he's wounded, but he's not down yet.
Let's go.
Back up to Sylph.
Alright. His back's turned, so I get out of bed. Turn to this little bitch. And out. And I'm just gonna thunder. Thunder wave.
You have advantage, by the way.
I do? Well, I'm gonna roll again because that was 5. Ooh, that's a 10.
10
plus
what?
5.
Plus 5? 15?
15.
Hits.
Woo!
Yeah, I have an outside question. Does she have advantage because of my quiver, or is it just me who has advantage? Does she have
No, she has advantage because of your quiver and because
And
she's
we're
flanking
flanking.
with Anduin.
Yeah.
Okay, so then when I attack, will I also have advantage for the quiver, or is it just the next person who attacks that person?
Well, he's gonna die right here.
Well, yeah, but like...
It would be until the end of your turn. So if no one else attacks them, then you would also get advantage.
Okay, cool.
You would get advantage on your next hit.
Okay,
Alright,
cool.
so roll your damage.
8.
He is way dead.
Way dead.
Way dead.
Alright, with my whip, I cock my wrist just so, where it wraps around his neck and then just slices his head. All that's left connected is the vertebrae.
Snap.
Your whip snaps around his neck and with an audible pop, tightens insanely quick, causing his head to pop off and roll to the ground.
You definitely know how to use that thing.
Oh, I sure do.
Anduin.
We must check on our other friends.
Rest that we shall.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hello.
Okay, and then I am going to, Saphira, I can't quite make it in. You must aid. And I cast, guidance on her.
Ooh. What does that do?
So on your next attack roll, you get to add a d4, to the roll.
Ooh. Thank you, man.
Yep. And you can roll after too, so you can roll and see if you hit, and if you don't, then you can roll the d4.
Cool.
Yeah. And that's it for you, boy.
Onto the pervy hitman who breathes too hard.
There's only Pervy.
He's going to laugh to himself darkly as he looks at Rome drawing his blades for a kill. And he's going to attack with his short sword. Hit.
With your plus, yeah, that hits.
With your plus?
Ooh boy. Ah! Rome is down!
Oh no.
I'm squishy.
His
I'm
blade,
squishy.
his blade cuts into
He's
your
already
gut
laying
as you
down.
double over. Just bleeding out into your bed. Rome, I need you to make a life saving throw. You pass.
Yeah, pass.
Alright, Z!
Yeah, nope. Oh,
Okay,
Take Justin's roll.
I'll take Justin's.
Did it roll for you automatically?
Yeah.
I did automatically.
Oh dang, I thought you did that.
I rolled the wrong die anyway because my d20's sitting up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
oh my gosh, that's...
But
Hitman
I'm
is
sorry, I
so
deserve
far
it.
away. Okay,
That was Rome.
I know, but he's behind a wall, right? Is this a wall?
Yeah, you
No,
can't
it's like
see
an
him.
open room. Yeah, see, this is a door right here.
Oh, it
There's
is?
a door where they're standing.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, my bad. That was too far away.
Okay, so I can do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so here we go. 5,
dash.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to use Misty Step, which allows me to teleport up to 30 feet into an unoccupied space. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sweet.
Fudge! Saphira!
If you're
You can go
teleporting,
next
can you
to
go through the
Saphira.
wall?
You could see that square right next to Saphira. I would give you...
I could.
Yeah,
That-
So like the
open
left,
right
yeah,
there.
you move me, Ooh, sweet. Okay,
Because that's 6
so
spaces.
okay, so then I am.
Is that your action?
That's her bonus action.
That's a bonus action
Oh,
is to use
oh
that.
no shit.
Justin, what are your rules for switching between?
Takes a
weapons?
bonus action.
That's a bonus action. Okay, so then I've already got my longbow, so I'll just hit with my longbow. Or try to hit.
Make a roll.
That is an 18.
That hits. Roll
Got
for
a
damage.
plus
I
7.
got a plus 7 to
Oh my
long
Yeah.
Proficiency as a
She's
ranger.
level 2 and has plus 7 on her fucking attack.
Caitlin's sitting there watching me roll like, you got an 11,
I got a
bitch.
plus 4 in my spells.
No! Okay, so that's only a 4 to hit.
4 damage.
4 damage.
For damage, yeah.
Oh.
I thought it was 4.
Alright.
Because I already got 8 hit.
You nick him in the side of the leg. It kind of hurts him a bit, but it doesn't seem to do too much. He's still standing pretty strong.
Okay.
Saphira.
Okay, I am going
End it.
to move a couple space further back and turn to look at the dude, the pervy hitman, and because he's so pervy, I'm gonna cast Acid Splash on him. And it's a Dex 13 save throw for
Dex
him.
13. 13
Oh,
Two
Yeah.
times we rolled the exact amount you need.
for reals, and that's no damage,
so
right?
unfortunate. That's
I don't
no
think-
damage. Yeah,
Yep.
no.
All right. So you splash your acid towards him, but since he's already taken Rome out of the equation, he's able to turn around, see it coming just in time, and jump out of the way.
Damn.
Mesius.
I'm gonna swing my legs out of my bed for dramatic effect.
You mean over your bed?
Yeah, out of the bed, out from under the covers, whatever. And I'm going to another firebolt. Another one.
Send it.
18.
That hits.
6. 5 damage.
Boom. That catches him in the shoulder, burning his cloak, his shirt off entirely. You can see pink flesh starting to peel. He is getting very wounded, but you don't think he's going to give up. Back to you, Sylph.
Alright, I'm late to the party, y'all.
A little bit.
I got 30 movement? Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I guess, why? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's it?
Mm-hmm.
I
You
know,
dash.
we were so far away.
Okay.
Okay.
One room handled their stuff a little faster.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're not super big.
Apparently, the pervy hitman is also very strong.
Apparently.
Alright, on to Anduin.
Okay, I spin around. I'm gonna walk in the room. And then I am going to cast Sacred Flame on the pervy hitman. It's a dex save of 13.
Nope.
Alright, and then
That's
as
his
a
best stat, by the way.
oh shit, I guess that's assassin. That makes sense. And then as a bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word on the unconscious bard. Yeah.
For sure.
Ooh.
You're not hurt at all, right, Jay?
No, I am not.
Okay.
All right, hell yeah. So you heal for 6.
Oh
Heal
yeah.
for 6.
Yes. And I say, live to fight another day, friend.
Inspiring.
And Rome pops back up.
Woo!
The pervy hitman had already turned around to avoid the acid splash, so I'm going to say he didn't see Rome pop up just in time. But he is going to charge at Mesius right across.
Oh fuck! What the fuck? I've got 6 health, dude. No. No way, I've got 10. Oh, thank God.
That's one.
Oh, okay.
You need to fix your health.
God
Oh,
damn
your
it.
health is wrong on it?
Yeah, he actually has 10 health.
Yeah,
since
this
he
is level
leveled up to
1.
level 2.
Yeah, poop, 10.
That's
Alright.
okay. I still have 3 health left.
So you just took 6 damage? No, you took
7.
7. Alright, boop.
Hate mode.
Perfect. So he turns, his first blade misses a little bit because you're so short, he expected a taller target. The other one finds your shoulder though, cutting deeply.
Ah!
And Rome, you are prone but alive again.
Woo!
Finish him.
I don't know if I believe your happiness, DM. I'm going
Alive
to take a
again.
movement to stand up. And to move over here, now I'm gonna stab this fucker in the back with both of my blades.
Yeah.
Make a roll. You get your bonus on your attack roll, but not your damage roll for your second hit, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
That's what it is. So what's that first one?
13?
13 hits.
Alright.
Roll for your second one.
Yeah, I'm going back to using modifiers in game. Second one does
And
So
not quite. You are flanking this man, so you do have advantage.
Still doesn't hit,
Still
but at
hits.
least it's not a crit fail.
Exactly. All right. So your first one sinks. Please give me damage roll for that.
By the way, he rolled a
Five.
1, so
Yeah, we be drinking.
Oh, it's right. Even though he had advantage, we still got to drink because it happened. All right. So you deal 5 damage to him. Your first sword sinks deep into his kidney, causing him to scream out and bleed a black blood. He's not dead, but you can tell he is almost. Z, it is your turn.
Melee sounds.
Alright. Energized by watching the cleric do some fucking titties cleric shit. I've been watching this dead guy bounce back up and just fucking flash at his attacker. I'm like, alright, I'm doing this. I'm gonna hit this bitch. So I am going to pull out my bow and I'm gonna try to hit him.
Make a roll.
scary impact.
Yeah.
That would be 13.
13, that hits.
Yeah. And
That is exciting. That was an 8 on a 1d8, so 11, my good sir.
He is murdered.
Woo,
Can I describe it?
Go for it. How you want to do
Alright, so he's turning away from me, right? So this weird, creepy, pervy hitman who may or may not be underpaid tried to kill this guy who I don't really know, seems a little standoffish, but I don't know, could be part of my destiny. So I pull back my sword, and because I think this dude's a little pervy, I literally launch this arrow straight up his rectum and just tear his insides, and it comes out his mouth.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh man.
Grasping the giant wound in my shoulder, I'm like crawling back on my bed away from his body and just got butt arrowed.
Butt arrowed.
I don't know if it was my destiny, but it felt good.
Okay,
Both
new
assassins
drinking
like
game.
it.
We are skipping 20s and 1s, and every time she says Destiny, we're drinking.
Oh god.
I'm so
No.
Guys,
Oh
this
my
is gonna be like the drinking games on fucking
Until dawn. Oh.
Drunk in 2
I'm like,
seconds.
wait, what was
Yeah.
the rules again?
But
Yeah.
But I'm destiny.
Alright. So both assassins lay dead. You guys have survived. You realize that as you were fighting, there were no guards on your floor at all. No one's come to help you, and no one seems to be coming.
Oh my word, does no one know what's going on in this castle?
Where's the royal guard?
Friends, I need help. My shoulder.
Oh, sweetheart.
Cleric, I would say that's probably you.
Yep. Mesius.
Burst
Let
my
me-
knee.
Let
And
me
my
tend to your
shoulder.
wounds.
Rome also looks pretty damaged though, so.
So what do I roll a medicine check?
So, shut
you
the
can
door.
roll- You can do a medicine
shall.
check, and I'll let that heal a D4
Cool.
if you break 10.
A medicine check, heal a d4 if I break 10. Okay.
If you get a 15, you'll get a D6.
Tied, I got a 16.
Heal him a D6.
Nice.
How's my hand doing?
I got you, Mesius.
You're
That
my
is
only
a
hope.
4.
A 4.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm no longer
Mesius-
bloody.
Yeah, you should now be at 3 damage total, so you have 7 health. Alright. So Anduin takes some herbs and poultices out of his backpack and applies ointment to the wound and bandages up Measius. It's not completely fixed, but it is a lot better.
It stings. But
It's
in
okay.
a good way. But in a good way.
Try not to move too much. Okay, I don't know where the Royal Guard is, you guys. There's clearly something going down. I wish we had time to rest, but we must make haste.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this was a plot against our lives or if all the guards are dead, but it seems like we should investigate. First, I feel like we should check the bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna ruffle through the
I'm
I
bodies.
gonna
assume
go
the
to
bard was
the
already
other
doing
room.
that.
I'm gonna go back to the other room and check the first guy that we killed.
Well, I need to come with you, sweetheart. I don't trust this floor no more.
You are
so-
more than welcome.
Z and Rome, roll an investigation check. Both.
Mm,
Z and Rome.
19.
10 plus.
Z and Rome.
I got an 11.
An 11, and you got a 19, Rome?
Yep.
Alright, so Z, you see he has weapons, but they look broken and damaged by the fight. You're able to find about 20 gold pieces in his pocket, but besides that, not a lot.
Alright, I turn to Sylph and I say, I might be guessing, but it seems like this hitman was underpaid.
And Rome, you go in and his weapons are a little bit finer, so if you would like to take a dagger and to add it to your inventory, you can.
Yep.
You find 10 gold and what looks like an assortment of butt plugs.
Oh.
Ooh.
He was
So I
pervy.
was right to shoot him.
Are
in
you
the
for
butt.
real?
He was pervy.
I mean, let's not judge that butt plugs make someone a perv,
God.
but
But
he
What
did
did you find on
stab
them?
our friend in the sleep.
Did you
so-
find any notes or anything?
Here.
Oh.
And I just hand them to him.
Oh, dude! This is ridiculous. This could have been used. I don't.
I run in and I'm like, hey guys, I
wrong
didn't
with you?
find anything. Lucius, what is that?
Oh,
Is that a
you
butt
know
plug,
damn
though?
well what this is, Elf.
But is it yours?
Much too big.
I'll believe
It's
that.
not meant for a human.
Justin, did you say I found 20 gold?
You found 5.
5, okay.
And then, alright. Are you
Friends,
guys gonna
I-
chill? You gonna go find something?
Friends, I don't mean to press, but we must be off. There's clearly
Yeah.
something wrong.
Someone
I do
else could
believe
be
we
in
need to figure
danger.
out what's
I'm with
happening.
you. We need to find someone.
I don't want to
We need to find a
accidentally
guard.
die.
So,
I will prevent that.
I don't know if I really care.
I have
to
dark
be
vision,
honest.
so let's do this.
So
For my
as you
destiny.
leave the area, you travel through a few hallways before you run into another guard. He seems to have no idea what's going on, and he sees you approach, looking very frantic. Hello, heroes, friends. What happened?
We were just
I-
attacked in our sleep.
By who?
Assassins.
Some assassins? You had some pretty poor guardianship over here.
What do you mean? Where there should be guards all over your floor?
There was not a single guard we saw. And we got look at me. Look at Rome. We got attacked.
Look at my shoulder.
Sir, I would say if there were meant to be guards on that floor, then there is a big
Your
issue. Either
hospitality,
your
I
guards
will
have been
never forget.
murdered, or there is some kind of mutiny going on in this castle, and that may just be my destiny.
Alright, we could truly sit here and discuss this, or we could check on the king and the princess. Because
Guards,
Yeah.
you
we
know
were
where the
attacked.
king is.
He is under the most secure guard. I would be very surprised to see something happen. But you are right.
You were
Bard.
surprised
should
there were
go
people
check.
on our floor, so
Do not
Exactly.
care.
The bard is right.
You bring up a
Onward.
fair point. I will go check on the king, please. If you might go check on Alex. And he runs off and leaves you on your own devices without telling you where to go.
So do
Well,
anyone
that
know where her
feller
is?
was help. That feller was real helpful.
Um,
guess we-
can I roll a perception check to see which way to go?
Yes.
23.
23? Alright. You're able to tell they seem to have different doors. Each door seems to be decorated slightly differently as you walk down the hall.
Yep.
Are able to tell that each door is decorated towards their status or rank.
I see.
As you go further down the hall, they get more ornate until you approach in the same direction the guard actually went. You see him actually go into one door, and you assume that the door across the way is probably the princess's room.
This has to be her room. Let us go.
After you, Andrew.
We'll follow.
You're gonna just open the door and knock on it.
I'm gonna knock.
I'm
I
gonna
have,
ready some spells.
yeah, a bow,
I'm gonna ready a firebolt.
My whip's ready.
I'm
Alright.
flying at the back of the group.
You knock on the door.
Yep. Princess.
and very sleepily. Yes, heroes. What's wrong?
Sweetheart, you are in grave danger.
What are you?
Are you
talking
safe?
about? I was sleeping until you knocked on my door.
The castle was attacked. We were under attack.
Can we come in?
Yes, heroes, come in. What is this about an
Hello.
attack?
So I approach
Sweetheart,
him.
there's no sign of any guards on our floor, and me, Rome, and Mesius, we all got injured. We all got attacked. We need to take you out of here, sweetheart.
Have you told the guard?
There's
Yeah.
a guard looking for your daddy.
He's in the room across the way. Quick, follow me, friends. We must go.
I'm
She runs
gonna
out
make
of the
an
room.
insight check before she runs out of the room to see if I can tell if she's her.
If she's hurt?
If she's
Her.
her.
If she's
Oh,
actually
her.
hurt,
Oh,
yeah.
she's her. Ooh, I like it. Oh yeah, you make the roll. Yeah, go for it.
Justin's like, oh, I should
Like, is she? I don't know.
7.
Ooh.
Fuck.
As far as you know, that is 100% her.
Am I able to do a follow-up insight?
A double. I'm gonna make. It'll be hard to go for it. Disadvantage.
Okay. That's a 1, so that really sucks.
Oh, dang.
You believe her to be the most real person in existence.
Alright.
Wait,
You have zero doubt that that is indeed her.
Let's
Can
go.
I do some kind of like perception check to see if anything's
No.
happened in the room?
No.
Like
In
if
the
there's,
room?
Like, any sign of like scuffle or anything?
You can see just through cursory glance, it seemed like she was sleeping.
Okay.
You seem to believe that she really had no idea anything was happening.
Okay. I'm not
And
gonna
it
do
starts
a
to
triple
dawn
insight.
that they might have been targeting you.
Hmm.
So she runs out the door and into her father's bedroom.
Okay.
Oh.
sweetheart,
I
wait,
follow.
wait,
Did she
My
close
guard
the
did
door
not
behind
know
her?
at all where he was going.
No,
Does
she's not
anyone
closed.
think it's suspicious the guard ran the opposite way to check on the king, but his room's right here?
Hey.
Oh, you saw him go into the door right there.
Oh, okay,
Like,
okay. I thought
you saw him
like,
go to the door
ran down
as
the
you went
hallway.
into hers.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So I follow her in.
Just follow her in.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
As you enter, you can see the guard has roused the king, and he's looking kind of very upset and a little worried. Alex is with him. They're hugging on the bed. It is just them and the guard inside. You do hear more guards start to approach from outside, and within several minutes, there are more than 20 guards filling the hallway and the room.
Hmm.
Well, I feel safe now.
Friends, I'm so sorry that our guards have failed, that someone has clearly betrayed us and attacked you.
Or
I implore you.
they're just dead in a room somewhere we didn't see.
I wish it could be that simple in West Haven.
Well, King, I would say I believe that you're right for hiring outside sources to handle your business because it seems like things in here are amiss.
This is unacceptable, King.
This is quite the corrupted government you got here.
There are a
You're
lot.
getting almost
things-
murdered.
There is a
King.
lot happening in West Haven right now. I am sorry, but thank you for being understanding and thank you for helping.
King, do you not have any sort of lead on who could be the one doing this sort of mutiny uprising? Who is supposed to be guarding our hallway?
Right, there's not even any bodies. It's like there was never a guard to begin with on our level.
There's a captain of the guard, but he answers to Felix, but he also has several guards underneath him that can change the orders. We will investigate, I promise you. We will find the person responsible for this.
I'd
Sounds
be
like
real
getting a
wary
full-blown
about this
restructuring.
Felix feller of yours. I don't trust him from the sounds of it.
Watch.
Hey, I
Your
met
tongue.
Felix, and he might be part of my destiny. So let's see.
Sweetheart, anything. The wind, whatever the wind blows is a part of your destiny now, it seems like.
True,
We
but I
can't-
want to blow that whip this way.
Music
That's part of
crackles.
destiny.
I think we should try to take the princess and leave as soon as possible.
I think we should go now.
on our journey.
I think
I-
that's a good plan.
I think we should leave, everyone.
Friends,
Clearly, we are the targets.
please, there are plenty of guards. I implore you, you are hurt. Rest the night. Leave before dawn tomorrow.
Only if I can sleep in your chamber.
Of course, anything you would like.
We'll have to
Wow.
have a bit of a slumber party now, aren't
I'm
we?
gonna just go into a corner, and I'm an elf, so I'm gonna just meditate for a few hours until I'm rested.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
gonna
I'll
say
wake
we
and
just
stand
do
guard.
a short rest and
I
leave.
think I need an actual sleep.
A few hours. If you guys do the 4 hours, that could work.
Yeah, I'm an elf. I just meditate and I'm rested, so I'll just. I don't think I like used anything.
I'm not gonna sleep
So
well,
I'll pretty much
considering
just
my
stay on
words.
guard.
Alright, then everyone take a short rest.
Just to fix our health, I'm gonna use Song of Rest while we do a short rest. It
Alright.
should give
So
us all.
that should get everyone back up to full.
Yeah.
So long.
Thank you,
long
Bard.
rest, essentially.
Essentially, yes.
That was
You don't have any spells.
too.
So it's not for you. Alright. So you guys get an uncomfortable, a short rest. The bard is singing, or lightly plays in the corner, almost a lullaby. Rest helps lull you to sleep.
You know what
slightly.
I would love?
heals.
I would love to hear this bard's lullaby because I feel like there was this other bard who used to always sing when he did things. And I feel like I haven't heard this bard sing at all yet, and I would just really love that.
I'm not the singing bard. I just pluck songs on my lute.
That
His
just
lute
feels like
sings.
less gratifying. I don't know if I feel as
It's quite calming, though.
It's coming, but do I feel as rested
Please
if
keep
there
it
was a
down.
melody?
I'm trying to sleep.
It's easier for people to hear if you'd stop talking.
Alright. So you guys get your sleep. You wake up before dawn.
Huh.
You can tell the air is very tense. No one really says a word as the guards ready Alex and get you anything you may need before you set off. Your party and Alex approach the gates to the city just as the sunlight is starting to crest over the hill.
I love the sun.
You guys are on the north end of the city looking out at the trail. Are you guys ready to begin your journey?
Ready as we'll ever be.
I just want you all to know that no matter what happens, I will do my best to stand for and protect you all.
And I want you to know that if this is my destiny, I will make sure your names live on in the story.
Thank you very much, C.
Thank
And if-
you, sweetheart.
I want you to know if your tongue is randomly missing in the night, it's because you said destiny way too many times.
You know, Bard, if that's a part of my destiny.
Anduin finds it slightly annoying too, but he's enjoying that it's causing the bard pain.
I swear.
I think it's a bit of an eye roll for everyone.
Me just starts rubbing his temples. He's like, I swear I will find a spell to shut you
Everyone's
all up.
like, maybe they just told her she had a destiny so she'd leave.
At hearing her say destiny, I start to fly slightly above and slowly behind them.
You have the best quest hook ever, DM. Be like Z's destiny. Be a quest hook for everything.
Alright,
You're right.
We are off.
so as you are leaving, the sun is out, you guys start to walk, and I believe that this would be a perfect moment for our 5-minute break. Bathroom
I was gonna refill drinks.
and drink refill, and then we will come back.
Almost done.
Can I make something candy really fast that I purchased some bakery items before I left?
I can do that, go for it.
Alright,
There's always beautiful.
bakery items.
Alright, gold piece.
Spent.
Send it, bro.
Send it, full send. Dude,
Lucius loves his breakfast pastry. You
I feel it.
You can't live without it, bro. You can't live without
It's like
it.
his coffee.
Alright guys, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
See you guys soon.
See you soon, friends.
I'll be back.
Holy.
anything. So I can't
What's
wait
going
to
on,
see
guys?
you, but I don't
Hi.
know.
Hi.
Hello.
What up? I got a burrito.
I did
That's
another
popcorn.
tequila sunrise.
We have popcorn.
Woo!
Ooh,
Oh my god, Frank!
Yeah, this is the second one of this big ass
Dang.
cup.
Well, it's actually my third.
I'm
Getting
sandwiches.
I just have Jameson
Lucky?
Wow.
drinking.
Just
Awesome.
hard Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Who needs chaser?
That's the way to do it.
All
I'm
right.
just lazy.
Are we
Right.
are we good?
We're good.
We back? Are we ready to go, friends?
I am
I'm
And
ready
doing.
to exit this city.
All right. So, let's see. You're leaving the city, and a few hours pass by. It seems to be smooth sailing. As you get to a little part, or as you get up the trail a little bit more, Z, this is actually where you remember seeing the trail split off to the Goblin Fort.
Oh, okay. When I was first hired, I came this way, and this split over here, it actually leads up to the north to the Goblin Fort that I originally found.
Hearing this, Alex pipes up instantly. Please, it would be such a great help if on our way, can we please take care of this fort?
Not with you here.
I don't wish to put you in danger.
Bring you.
Why do
we-
you want to
we
take
got-
care of the goblin fort?
Yeah, sweetheart, we got a long journey ahead of us.
Who would be
I know-
willing to stay with the princess?
I know my father asked you to protect me, but I am not stupid. I can take care of myself.
That's what they all say before
Says
they
every
die.
princess ever, sweetheart.
Please,
Well,
heroes.
well, maybe Alex has her own destiny. Alex, do you
Oh.
have a proposed plan for what you would do if we went and attacked this Goblin Fort?
I would, of course, not go in with you.
But what would you
Is that
do?
your only
Do you-
plan?
Would you need a guard? Do you have great hiding skills?
I would not need a guard. I would be in the forest outside hiding.
I don't
So
feel
trusting.
comfortable you waiting out here all on your lonesome, sweetheart.
With one of us.
You know,
Who's it gonna be?
honestly, I would like to investigate this further because this Goblin Fort is what brought me to you all, and now we're back at it, and you never know.
Thank you, Z. I knew you would understand.
Alex,
She
do you
grabs
have
her
any
hand.
training or anything? Do you have any sort of defense?
I am the Grand Chancellor's daughter. I have not been spending my whole life in a castle doing nothing but learning how to knit. I can take care of
say
myself.
we leave Mesius with Alex
Wait,
because
me?
he knows his little fire bolty thingies, and he can hide well.
I'm no
he's
match for
little.
multiple assassins.
Because she's
You're little. You're good at hiding.
All right.
Let us see
Perhaps.
it, and then we can determine how safe you want to be with me. But let us at least look at it, please. I
All right,
beg of
I
you.
will lead the way. Everyone take to the cover of the trees.
So you're going?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Don't
Alex,
ignore
you better stay put, young lady.
Alrighty then. So, you guys are walking on the trail, and as you're walking by, Z points out the small game trail that splits off. As you go onto it, there's something to follow, but it is a very good thing you have a ranger leading the way, or you probably would have gotten lost. As you go, you come out to a clearing. Everyone, please look at Fort Gate. Oh, wrong one. Boop. 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 That's why I couldn't find. I opened the wrong map. The wrong one. There you go. Goblin Fort entrance gate.
Very straightforward
Yep.
and glitchy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right click horizontal. Right click refit to horizontal should make it a lot easier.
No, it shrinks it into
No.
a tiny little rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
Then try resize to vertical.
It's probably because it's not loaded
It's
yet.
not even loading yet.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it to show up and then that'll.
Yeah, we got that like glitchy old Windows thing where you could like drag it and it would like make all the boxes behind it. Which used to be the most entertaining thing in the world to do, but like,
Not good.
Alright, it works for me now.
Alright, perfect.
I got it.
Boom.
I got it.
You did it.
You may have to readjust it.
Oh. Derby.
I've got 8 badgers, I
8 badgers. What? So, as you approach the gate, you see 2 wolves by the entrance.
Ow, ow.
Well, I have beast spawn, but that's only if their intelligence is 4 or higher. So can I make an animal handling perception to see if I can beast spawn with one of them?
If you spawn one, you can try. Their intelligence has to be 4 or higher for it to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm-
Okay.
Wait,
So,
Z, before you approach the wolf,
Yes.
I reach out and I grab her arm and I cast guidance on her.
Justin, where are we on this map?
Oh, I didn't put you in. Rome, you're so
Oh.
huge.
Haka!
I am Rome! Like, just like...
The bar!
I am here!
Bar.
I'm a little sneaky. Ah, fuck. Sorry. My bad.
Alright.
So do these, can we like perceive that these guys are about to attack us, or do we just not really know?
There's not, the trees aren't on the map, but you guys are right now in a clearing of at the edge of trees, so they can't see you just yet.
Do the trees like come around the side, or does it just open straight to this?
It's just open straight to it.
On top of guidance, I am also going to cast resistance on her before she approaches the wolves.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 5. Okay, so I'm gonna move that far, and then I'm gonna use my Misty Step to teleport 30 feet.
Oh, don't scare them.
I'm gonna teleport, boop, right next to it, and then touch it. Like right as I teleport, boop, touch it.
Oh, man.
Because I have to be touching it to be spawned.
Alright.
So I'm
you
just
roll.
trying to like keep it from seeing me attacking me first. So I like boop, touch it. And it's just a concentration spell, so I don't have to roll for it. And I
Oh, okay.
establish a telepathic link with one beast that I touch. The spell fails if the beast's intelligence. Oh, it fails if the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher. Oh,
No,
that
it fails if it's higher.
never mind. That changes things greatly.
Well, you did that.
No, you're there. No, keep it there.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
did
can't
it.
undo
You
that.
did it already.
That actually
Alright.
saved your life because the wolf has 3 intelligence.
Nice.
And so the first time you said it, I was expecting this wolf to just get pissed at you.
Wolves are that dumb. Okay. So
Alright.
until the spell ends, the link. So the spell is up to 10 minutes of concentration, and the link is active while you and the beast are within line of sight. Through the link, the beast can understand your telepathic messages to it, and it can telepathically communicate simple emotion and concepts back to you. While the link is active, the beast gains advantage on attack rolls against any creature within 5 feet of it.
Do you have control over it, or is it just not aggressive towards you?
It just says that I can telepathically communicate with it, and it can telepathically communicate with me, and it gains advantage on attack. But it doesn't
I
say
guess
like
that's up to you,
it doesn't
Justin.
say like I can control it.
Alright, I'm
but
gonna go
I
with-
can like speak to it, so maybe I can like influence it to do.
I'm gonna say you don't necessarily have control, but it's not gonna be violent towards you.
Okay.
As you do this, though, you hear someone shout from above you.
Oh no.
Hey! What's it? I'm sorry. Goblin voice. Goblin voice. What are you doing down there? And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
Because these goblin archers just saw you from atop the towers.
So 12.
Baby Goblinard.
14. If I'm gonna eat a nut.
Are you at 12?
19?
Oh, I got 20. No, not 90.
Yeah, you're rolling.
12. Mesius got 20?
Yeah, what
I got 14.
We all get. Are you kidding?
Anduin got
Oh,
10.
14 really like the low end. I'm upset.
got 12.
So is that wolf not going to attack us then?
So I
That wolf is not going to attack Z.
So I can
Ah.
telepathically communicate with it, so I can maybe try to say like, hey, we'll treat you really well, like fight with us.
We'll be
but-
your
You can do-
friend.
I'll let you make a roll for that on your turn if you'd like to.
Well, yeah, but doesn't it?
Do it.
I feel like it does kind of fight for us because it says while the link is active, the beast gains advantage on attack rolls against any creature within 5 feet of you. So it seems like it is fighting for.
Give me a animal handling DC.
Okay.
If you break 12, I'll put it on your side. If you break 8, I'll make it neutral, and if it's less than that, it just won't attack you.
I got a nat 20, and I have a +3 to animal handling.
Alright, so
I'm
that
like,
wolf.
that's easy.
Congratulations, you now have control of a derpy wolf.
Nice.
It is
Nice.
derpy.
They're in the game.
Whoa, you're in the
It's
game.
literally called Derpy Wolf.
It is literally a derpy wolf.
That's why
and
I
then
thought she
Rome,
went for it.
You got a 19 for your initiative, Rome, right?
Yep.
Alright, 19. And then everyone rolls. Alright, give me that battle music, because it's getting already. Wow, that wolf got a 22? Dangskies.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm fucking scared.
Derpy Wolf got a 17 though. Go good.
They did pretty well. Alright. So the mangy wolf sees your party approaching and is going to sprint out.
Rude.
Rude.
Are we approaching or are we hiding behind the tree line?
3, 4. He can smell you now.
Okay.
Frank, can we get some battle music?
Is the battle music?
It's coming.
Just happened.
It's
changing.
coming.
Oh, did it? Oh, sorry.
Alright, so he can only run. He's going to take a dash action and get up here, and then his turn is over.
Oh my god.
And then Mesius.
You know what it is, Mesius.
You know
I'm
what
about
it
to cast Blade Ward.
Nice.
Yeah, so I hold my hand out in front of me and I whisper some crazy shit, and I'm gonna gain resistance to all that good damage.
Bludgeoning,
yeah.
piercing, and slashing, right?
Yes,
Take
yes.
resistance? Okay.
Oh,
Next your turn?
Yeah.
It says damage dealt by weapon attacks, so does that count towards his like bite and claw?
Considering it's slashing damage.
Yeah, I was gonna
count
say
I
because
would
it
count
it
I would
specifies
treat
the
it like
type
the
of
barbarian's
damage.
rage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna like run off the map, like behind the homies, and run back out. Like, how many can I go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'll go like right there, land somewhere, like a little bit behind them.
So you cower behind your friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna run behind the trees.
Rome.
I'll say I was waiting for your description.
He runs behind and cowers. You can see him shaking, and you're not 100% sure if he peed himself or
I was
not.
going for this.
After last time, I'm a little scared.
That's what I was waiting for, was the spell's description.
Oh, there's no description.
Alright.
He did his wobbly thing.
How tall are the towers where the goblins are sitting? Like, how high up are they?
Towers are about 20 feet tall.
Are there ladders or any way up that I can see from the outside?
Yes, there is one ladder on each of them. I forgot to put them on, but it would be... I can draw, right? Yeah.
Alright.
Ladder right there. Ladder right there.
So I'm going to move to here. Misty step to here and attack with both weapons.
Attack with both weapons.
Actually, no,
Give
one
them tasty
weapon.
rolls. One weapon?
I think
Oh yeah,
that's
because
a
your
because
bonus
he's
action
bonus
was
action.
60 step.
I'm not sure if
Advantage,
mine is
though.
because it's from my mark. Which I can check really quick. It doesn't matter. Because it's magic passage, Misty step once a day, but doesn't say.
Yeah, it does say. It doesn't say that it's a bonus action.
I think it may just be an action or
Okay,
a reaction.
But on your it's listed in your spell slot. It is listed as a bonus action, so I would assume that it counts as a bonus action.
Okay. So yeah, one weapon.
Send it.
So just your one?
Yep.
Make a roll. Towards the eagle-eyed goblin.
Weird.
Oh, he was gonna snipe you fools out.
What do your eagle eyes see?
It's a D12.
11.
Is that with advantage then?
That was
that
a
a D12?
That was a D12.
Why does it keep doing that? I'm having that problem again that it's not resetting my dice properly.
Weird.
It's now moving the D12 into the D20 slot.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know why it's only yours that does that too.
I mean, honestly, I should have kept the D12.
It's okay. Advantage. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, advantage.
Another one.
Yeah, you're good. You get one more.
I don't know that. The number's getting smaller. Okay, that's better.
There we go.
That's
Jesus
something.
Christ.
Alright, so that does hit.
3 rolls a 2.
It's a 4.
4 damage. Alright, you stab this into the back of the goblin. He screams out, but he is not dead, and you can see anger in his eyes. Saphira.
From my where's my little dude?
Bottom, very, very bottom.
Okay, from my point that I'm at right now, I'm going to turn towards the eagle-eyed goblin, and I'm going to cast Firebolt.
What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Alright, you got that.
And then that's 1d10 fire. Okay, so I got a 2 for hit, plus
Nope.
Damn.
3. Nope,
Nope.
tragic.
All done?
I'm all done. My
Alright.
rolls are sick with this character.
The wolf is going to charge towards the other wolf. Not being able to do anything, but he is behind it.
Oh, my ducky.
Snarling. And that is the wolf's whole turn. Z, it is your turn.
Okay. So I am going to I see Rome like fly up and take on this other dude, so I'm gonna pull my longbow at this eagle-eyed goblin. And then I still have the resistance and guidance that I don't know characters' names very well.
Anduin.
Anduin gave me. I have like pulling our little.
Help.
Our little
Oh yeah, he did give you guidance before you went.
Yep.
I'm going to randomly immersion break for immersion. Maddie, you should have to step backwards at least 15 feet in order to be able to see up to 20 feet for line of sight.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
for the goblin, yeah.
Yeah.
Step back a little bit for that angle.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright. Okay. That was a 16.
Oh,
That does hit, yes.
nice.
That was so much suspense. I was like,
That.
that is 6 damage.
6 damage?
Yes.
It's the eagle-eyed goblin, right?
Yes.
He dies. How does it happen?
Oh. Cool. Okay, so I turn. I see that Rome has attacked this guy, but he's not dead yet. And because he's eagle-eyed, I pull back my my arrow, and I straight launch it in through his eyeball, and it goes like in this weird angle where it kind of hits one and goes like through the bridge of his nose and like pops the other one out.
I love it.
And I go, who's eagle-eyed now? And put my
Hey. Hey.
He collapses to the floor, screaming and holding his eyes as he slowly bleeds out. Sylph.
Alright.
That's wrecked.
Well, I'm gonna turn to this mangy wolf. 10. And I'm just gonna use my new whip.
My new whip.
Damn.
4 plus what?
5. That's a 9.
Damn.
It is. Nope, does not hit. Oh, scary. That was terrifying.
That was a little terrifying.
Alright. So you whip out
That's my dreams.
to try and catch the mangy wolf across the muzzle, but he pulls back just in time as your whip cracks right in front of his face, taking no damage. And you win.
Alright, so,
Sorry, question.
So wait.
Did they get any
Oh.
kind of advantage because Derpy Wolf is on our team right now?
No, you could advantage if you were
Flanking.
flanking, but he's not. No one's flanking with him.
Okay, but they could if they did.
Yes.
Okay.
so, why did Derpy Wolf not attack last time? I'm just confused.
Derpy Wolf had to take his full action to dash.
Oh,
towards the
got
mangy.
you.
Derpy will.
Chloe. Chloe.
Who are the range people? Z and
Z and the sorcerers.
Yeah.
the sorcerers. Okay, copy. Okay, so I raise my holy symbol and I say, "Friends, let us make haste of these enemies." And I'm going to cast bless on Z, Saphira, and Mesius.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's the range on that bless?
30 feet.
I think I'm just out of range.
You gotta move. You can do it, but you
Ah.
have to move a little closer to Z to do
All right,
it.
that's chilling. I'll just move right over yonder.
If you go like right in between them, you're solid.
Yeah. All right, cool. Bam. And then where's Alex? Is she with us?
Alex is in the back. She's
Yeah.
staying inside the trees.
Is she safe then?
She is hiding like she said she would.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, that is it for me.
All right.
You get to add a D4 to an attack or saving throw roll.
Cool.
All right.
Is that just all for like guidance / bless? Is that just
Essentially.
like a basic?
Yeah.
Guidance is 1d4 to one person you can touch. Bless is up to 3 creatures in a distance.
That's cool.
Same thing, just a little bit stronger. All right. It's the pompous hobgoblin's turn.
Oh God.
So he's over here all by himself watching things unfold, and he sees that Z has not only taken one of his wolves, but killed his goblin. So he is going to strike at her with his own longbow.
Wait, he's coming for you.
It's 14 hit.
Oh god, she left. Hold on. Her armor class is 14, so yeah.
Her armor class is 14, so it does hit. All right. And she is going to take 1d8 plus 1. And
Nice.
she takes 2
Oh,
damage.
you only take 2.
So as he
Such a
shoots,
blessing for
he
nothing.
thinks it's going to be a perfect shot, but it slightly veers off course due to wind and just slices down her calf slightly.
Ah, shit.
It is now the mangy wolf's turn. Seeing his once brother turn on him, he turns to face his attacker and himself attacks.
Oh.
Derpy Wolf.
And he missed. Lunging out, he misses just to the side, getting some fur but not doing any damage. Mesius.
His eye. Easiest. Reluctantly, he notices the wolves fighting, and he's gonna take out the mangy wolf. At least attempt to.
Alright.
Let's see here. We're gonna go with the old-fashioned firebolt.
Do it.
Oldie but goodie.
That's nat 20.
Oh!
Damn, so many nat 20s tonight.
Right?
Goodies.
So that doesn't
The
hit.
world is our oyster.
That totally does hit. How much damage you doing, sir?
Alright, so it's 16, I guess, if we're adding one whole d10 plus my roll.
Yeah. So 16 damage.
Yeah, 16 total.
Alright, you obliterated this wolf. How's it go?
Yes!
Spicy.
Alright. Feeling confident with my word on me, I step forward a couple feet in front of the homie Spira, and I'm like, check this out there, and I like conjure up this fireball and blast it, and the wolf stands there as it punches a hole through its rib cage, and it just falls over as stiff as a board. Falls
Whoa.
flat.
I look
I
over
love it.
my shoulder and I go, nicely done.
Finger guns.
So glad there was no yelling.
Onwards to Rome.
So this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna run this way, make a dex jump, hit ground, roll.
Give me a
Oh,
roll.
shit.
That could Acrobatics. 15.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, you do it. You successfully do it without any injury. Parkour!
And then going to take a full dash action to here. While I pass the general group of people, I'm going to glance to the side and be, once again, with no spells, cleric. And that'll be me.
Alright, Saphira.
Alright, I am going to fly over slightly this way and turn towards the hobgoblin, the pompous hobgoblin, and I'm going to cast my firebolt.
Give it to
11
me.
plus. Do we still have that +4 from Jay or Drum?
Yeah, plus 1d4.
Plus 1d4. Okay, so 11 plus. Where's my?
You mean Anduin?
1d4. Yeah.
Oh, is that to our attack? I thought that was to like roll to hit. That's to our actual like damage that we did.
No, that's to hit. That's what she's doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Plus 1, so 12
You got 12 total?
total.
Nope.
Total. Sorry, I tried.
I appreciate you.
Alright.
This is tragic, you guys. I have not hit a single person.
Don't worry, it's coming around.
Sorry.
Derpy Wolf looks confused and scared and isn't really sure what to do. He runs and starts barking.
Bork, bork.
My
Work,
baby.
work.
My baby.
Isabella.
Remember this.
That's alright. Okay, Alright, so I'm gonna start and I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Pompous Hobgoblin.
Love it.
Great spell.
I keep forgetting to use it. And
Great
I'm like,
spell.
oh, I need to use it first.
Yeah.
And then I've already got my longbow at the ready. So I guess I'm just gonna roll to see if that does anything.
Go for it.
And I got 18 plus 7, so that's 25.
25?
Yes.
That definitely hits him.
Oh yeah.
So we know. Okay. And that was at 8 out of 8. I'm like so good tonight. This is perfect. That was 11, and then I get an extra 1d6. And so that was 13 total damage.
Hell
13
yeah.
total damage?
Hell yeah. The power of a ranger.
How do you do it?
You killed him.
I killed him?
Yeah.
You kill him.
You killed all the bad guys, all the main bad guys.
Oh my god.
Pick
That's
him
her
off.
destiny.
So I'm just feeling really hypey. I feel like maybe this is my destiny right now. Like I'm not sure, but like it could be.
Fucking
Honestly,
A.
like, it really comes. Like this cleric is like destiny for my future,
I
my
swear to God.
destiny. So I almost am like skipping. Like I'm just like so happy, and I'm kind of like skip, and I just like launch this fucking this arrow at this guy. While I go, hey, this is gonna fuck you up. That's me, Hunter's marking him. I'm like, it's gonna fuck you up, and I kind of like bleep, like plie, and like just launch.
Plie.
And it's like right between his eyes, and you just kind of see him like
Oh.
hit, and then fall backwards, and his feet kind of like fling up in the air. And I go, for destiny!
As he falls back, you hear from the forest a cheer as Alex runs forward. You did it, friends! You got us in! You can totally do this!
I'm gonna fly over to the pompous hobgoblin and check his body.
Investigation.
Investigate the corpse.
Oh, tragic. I got a 6.
A 6?
A 6.
You find a copper piece.
Sick.
Sick. I go over there to talk to Alex because I'm still really not feeling solid about leaving her out here alone.
Oh, please don't worry. My family is known for the illusion magic. I can hide as a tree. No one will ever know I am here.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
I can't let you know everything I can do. Westhaven is a land of information. You do not tell people things they do not need to know until they need to know them.
Well, and there's a lot of sketchy people out
Yeah,
here.
like
I don't
that
know who
that
can...
thought process has almost killed us twice, and I'm getting kind of sick of it.
It is the way of Westhaven. I am sorry. It is all we know.
You're not paying me enough to get me try to kill a third time.
I believe we cannot stifle Alex's destiny. I say we believe in her.
I like you, Z.
Thank
We're
you,
gonna be
Alex.
great friends.
Will somebody let me punch this wall
I'm
in the
just
face?
gonna
You cannot
mutter
touch
that I
Alex.
hate them
No
both as I
punching
go
now.
and I check the gates to see if I can see past them a little bit.
Alex, look at me. Do you honestly believe that you will be fine out here? Is this
I'm-
goblin fort that important to you?
Anduin, I will leave Derpy Wolf with her. I will leave him as her dog.
See, I will have my wolf, and yes, destroying this fort would bring not peace, but it would definitely make Westhaven a safer place. And those are
Obviously,
my
with the
people.
changelings and assassins and everything other than goblins trying to kill us, it's the goblins I'm worried about.
Well,
These
if it
goblins-
makes you feel better, Bard, I speak Goblin. Does that make
No, Ranger, that makes me feel no better.
I'm also proficient in tracking goblins. Does
Nobody
that
cares that
make
you're
you feel better?
proficient in.
Okay.
It must be your destiny.
Fuck you over. I'm gonna send you the way the goblins went next time.
Alright, Alex, if you are confident, then you'll be fine. I suppose we can handle this goblin fort.
I promise, I will hide with Derpy Wolf.
Okay.
That name
But yes,
inspires
Z,
so much
leave the wolf with
confidence.
her.
Alright, and then
Is
Rome said that he went to the gate. As you get
Yes.
to the gate, it's a large wooden gate. Not a drawbridge. It's the ones that open up very wide. You can see through the crack in the center slightly, but not very well. Give me a perception check.
Everybody?
No, just Rome.
Okay.
We're saying if we're tracking goblins. Right?
The guy at the door.
We guys.
If it rolls, there it goes. Yay! It's made of wood.
Like that.
So yes, you try to peer through the door to see anything. You can tell there are shadows on the other side, but you cannot see what is back there or what the room looks like.
So wait, so this is like specifically a goblin camp.
Yeah, this is a fort that is seemingly have been taken over by goblins.
Okay, so I have advantage on initiative, or what's INT? Intelligence rolls?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I have advantage on intelligence rolls to recall information about goblins. Would that pertain to like tracking them? It's
You
just
not that you can do survival for tracking, but if you want to make an intelligence roll for this, please do.
Well, yeah, so I have a thing called favored enemy, which means I have advantage on survival checks to track your favored enemy, as well on intelligent checks to recall information about them. So I would do a survival check to track
Do an intelligence check for me right now.
So the easy way, Maddie, so like if you want to know if your character understands where this goblin tribe came from, their power structure, their culture, that would be your intelligence check. If
But
you
so I
wanted to
would do a
track them through the
survival.
forest
That was
and
your
like
survival.
hunt them, that's your survival check.
Okay, so I'll do a survival check to see if I can figure out.
But we already know they're here, so it would be
Well, maybe I
intelligence
figure
to
out-
know if you know about
I
this
highly
clan.
suggest you do an intelligence check over a
Intelligence, okay.
survival.
Yeah, because that would give us clan information as opposed to them
So
being in
the
front of us.
intelligence check, I got 17. Should I roll?
You got a
for
17? No, that's fine. You realize that this behavior seems somewhat odd for goblins. They seem a little too organized, a little bit too much put together.
All right, guys. I, in my travels for my destiny, have learned a lot about goblins, and I've never seen a goblin camp that runs in such an organized and structured way. I feel like there's something else going on that we should be wary of.
I guess they are typically stupid creatures, aren't they?
This seems too concise for a goblin camp.
Do you think that somebody could be possibly manning them?
I can't say for sure, but I do know that this isn't typical of goblins on there.
Friends, before
So-
we go inside the door, let me check for magic.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Justin,
You mean yeah?
with a passive of 12 perception, would I have noticed anything being on top of the rampart? Like, could I see past the castle, or is it a roof? Like, any knowledge?
No, you can't see past it. There's the big gate, and then as you look up, it's just a wall that you're not able to see over the castle wall. The door is solid, so you tried to peek through the crack in the center of it, but you weren't really able to make anything out.
Well, no, but I was up on one of the ramparts.
Oh, when you're up there? Yeah, it's just a roof.
Okay.
Justin, are we in a forest right now?
You're on the edge of a forest.
So I have a natural explorer ability, and while tracking creatures in this area, I learned the exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area, being forests. So
Okay. You can tell that there's been a lot of feet passing through, but because of the travel, it's hard to tell the exact amount. But you're pretty sure that you killed maybe about a third of the goblins.
Everyone, just so you know, in my adventures for my Destiny elf, I've become very proficient in forests, as I've gone through a lot, which has made me better at tracking, and I would say from the tracks that I've seen, both around here and on our way up, that we have probably already gotten through a third of the army that's inside these walls.
Well, we handled them fairly well. I say we just bust through the door.
But again, I cannot confirm that everything we're going to meet is a goblin.
Okay.
Because something seems amiss.
Well, shall we?
You gonna do it?
Let's do it.
I
let's
want to
barge in.
Oh yeah.
Did
Easy.
an Arcana check before.
Okay.
Do it. Give me that roll.
I rolled a 22.
Oh,
A 22. Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Why
Christ.
do you keep rolling for me?
So
You better
you're
roll.
able to detect magic coming from the fort, but nothing too grand, just traces. You don't seem to think that there's any one necessarily super magical, but you feel that they probably have a small storage of some magic items.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to the team as we walk in the door.
So you're just gonna open the door?
Guys, first, before we open this door, I just want to say, as a side note, I feel like we're working very well as a team together. I know it's just a side note, and we can do that, but I just feel like we're doing very well together. Okay.
Thank you, Z.
All right. So you open the door, and you are greeted by. Bloop. Oh, I need to share that with you, don't I? No.
Are we just doing a new map?
Goblin
Mid-room.
Fort entrance.
I'll go for entrance. Bam.
Yep, still doing the same thing. I gotta wait.
Where?
Yeah, I think it takes a second to load.
There's
Actually,
a
let's share it and
goblin.
then do that moment.
There it
Let's
is.
pray that my magic is gifted me by the shadows this time.
I forgot
And
I
my
named that
rolls are
goblin
good.
that.
Gifted to me by the shadows. I like that.
I believe in
Alright.
you. Let's do
Alright.
this.
So you all entered. You see the dim-witted goblin, the not-so-green goblin, and the hob-the-knob goblin.
Not so green goblin.
I'm still getting the stupid window.
I love the weird, quirky names. All right, initiative.
Yeah, everyone roll initiative while it's loading still.
Boom.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
Ooh. What's your plus? Sil?
3,
4. All right. Who else got?
Oh,
Andy with
man, I got
14.
a 5.
Ooh.
Sophia 10.
Got a nat 1, peeps.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Rowan with
no.
the 20.
Oh no.
It's terrible.
Museus with the 5, right?
Yep.
Boom.
Oh, this is a large map.
You're not in there anymore. Everyone, you just Sophia, you're at 10, Anduin 14, Z 11.
Yeah.
All right, and then let's find out what the goblins get.
You can't even see us.
Dude, I'm fine.
Yeah, right-click, resize, horizontal. It
Oh,
should
I-
fit on the top.
I did that. It shot it across 2 of my displays.
Oh my.
Yeah, multiple displays. I guess screw with this.
Oh,
Oh my god, it is the size of like a 60-inch TV.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I
Wow,
did it from
that's-
Ark and Forge for some reason.
You gotta
Alright.
you gotta
Alright.
change the resolution to be Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
There's a
I'm doing it
preset.
on Ark and Forge, so yeah, I'm working on trying to get it easier
Top
streamlined.
the notch.
Yeah, when you export
Yeah.
in Arkenforge, there's an option, a preset for Fantasy Ground save files.
Not so
Okay,
good.
cool. I'll make sure to look at that for my next maps. I'll redo those ones then.
I learned
Alright,
that the
Ben.
hard way too.
You get to get some battle music, and then Mr. Rome, you're starting us off.
Wasn't Zia 22?
No,
No.
I was at 11. I wish I was at 20.
Oh, weird.
Right?
She was 22, I think, on the last one.
Okay,
but
yeah, that's
I-
what I was getting confused about here.
Yeah, I was like, I wish. I'd love to go for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Trying to
a
get-
long map.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
wanted
trying to get the map
fit.
fixed.
I'm like, how do I see
So,
everything that I...
the squares that are on the map, are those 5s or 10s?
Yes.
Or...
They're
Okay.
5s.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh,
Oh,
why is it
no.
saying Isabella's?
It's not Isabella.
I didn't say Isabella.
5,
Why is it saying Isabella?
Isabella.
So,
Not bad.
I'm going to charge this dim-witted goblin. And I'm going to use my newly acquired shuriken.
I like it. Give me a roll, sir.
I think I'm just going to call it Cerberus. It'll be easier.
Can you make sure to say
Yeah.
what your role is? Because I can't see it now with this map.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I need to remember to do that anyway.
We can fix that.
Oh, have fun.
Oh, God. It's a 1. It's a natural 1.
Nope. Nope.
I'm like, the plus doesn't
So-
matter. It's a natural 1.
Tragic.
Right?
You throw your Cerberus, and it just whizzes right by his head and sticks into the wall behind him.
That's so sad.
done?
I guess I'll whistle for my bonus action.
So you whistle, and you see it rip right out of the door and fly right back into your hand.
So cool.
You don't even have to catch it. It seems to just magically curl your fingers
I'm
around
very
in the
happy
right
I don't
spot.
have to roll to catch it.
Yeah, no.
That is
Alright.
me. I'm done.
The not-so-green goblin. He's going to pull out his short bow. And he's going to swing, or he's going to shoot it at Saphira.
Rude, bro.
Oh shit.
That's not me cool.
14 missed you?
How do you have that high of an AC?
Mine's higher.
don't- How do I have that high of an AC?
It says your AC is 16. What's
What
your actual
the
AC?
fuck?
What? Hold
Your
on.
AC is 12.
So it does hit.
Yeah. Why does it say my? Hold on.
I'm like, hold up, I'm getting
Yeah,
scanned.
I can't adjust that, so you got to. So your AC is 12, so that does hit. Which means you're going to take 1d6 plus 2, so 6 damage to Saphira.
Damn.
He unleashes a quick arrow, and it just plunges right into your thigh.
Because he
Sinking.
hit me, does that give me an opportunity attack?
It would give you a
No.
reaction if you have one based off being hit. Opportunity attack is only if they're leaving an engagement with you without disengaging first.
Tragic. Okay, well I guess my thigh has been hit.
Been hit.
You do, I think, have Hellish Rebuke, right? No. you
No.
No,
Well,
my
no,
only
she's a
reaction
different
is
one.
an opportunity attack. Yeah.
don't. Okay.
Mm.
Alright, so then Anduin.
Okay. I am going to, seeing my friend taking an arrow, I will step forward and I am going to cast Sacred Flame at the not-so-green goblin.
Ooh.
That's a
Dex
right?
save, yeah, 13. Fuck, man.
22.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
Funny.
All you got?
Yep.
Damn.
Boom. Into the dim-witted green goblin. Or wait, wow. The dim-witted goblin, not the green goblin.
That.
Alright. So, the dim-witted goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to run up on Rome. And he's going to swing his scimitar.
Oh shit.
Aiming for his head. And he aimed a little too high. Rome easily ducks
Yeah.
underneath it as it swings, harmlessly going over his head.
Nice.
Alright, Zibella. Zilbella.
Isabella. Okay. It is me, Isabella.
No.
Okay, these are. Excuse me. Your hand scrolling all around the screen. I'm gonna. Boop, boop. I'm gonna come up 2. I'm gonna. Hunter's mark on. Not so green goblin. I feel like the dim-witted is handy.
All right.
And then, why won't it let me click my spell slot? Okay, whatever. That's lost my spells. And then I will just try to longbow him.
Give me a roll.
Do it.
Oh, not 1, but I have advantage. Not 1.
Wow.
I literally
You rolled out all of your good
Not one.
throws.
2
in
ones
a row.
in a row.
Yeah, so I am just so happy that I'm fulfilling my destiny, that I'm still just skipping around. And I tripped while trying to pull out my bow, and I fall. And then I'm still so happy that I try to hop up, and I don't realize that my boots are untied, and I just fall on my face again. And as I'm staring at the grain of the wood, I whisper, maybe this isn't my destiny.
All right. The goblin starts to laugh at you. Silio and Saphira.
I look at my thigh and I go, ah, you bitch! And I cast Firebolt.
Yes.
Yes.
You bitch.
Okay, so 13 plus 5 is 18.
13 plus 5, 18. Onto which one? The not so green?
Oh wait, it's not plus 5, I'm sorry. Yes, not so green.
Your do-to-dos make everything great.
Right.
Thank you.
Really do.
16.
It's better than your
16.
two paws, that's for sure.
That hits.
Oh.
You hit.
16.
Yay! Okay, and then I roll Firebolt 1d10.
Bad luck.
Guys, I know how to work a 1d10 now.
Yeah,
You do.
For zero is the 10.
Yeah, that's not weird.
Okay, so it is a 6 plus 5 now. So that's 11.
11? Alright.
It's a 0 plus 5.
That's plus 5.
Wow, 11. Wait, plus 5 damage?
Is it plus 5 damage, or was I right?
Are you using it? Well, your
No.
firebolt doesn't do any extra
I don't
damage
have
unless you're
any
using your
plus
roll.
Oh,
of
okay, so
power.
it was plus 5 before, so it's just 6.
It's just 6. You also have your robes of power. Don't forget that.
I can't find it in D&D Beyond.
It's weird. 4 times a day you can add an extra D4 to damage.
Why not?
Use it.
Do it,
I'm
bro.
doing it.
Do it.
Then
I'm gonna
roll.
use it. So 1d4.
Roll a 1d4.
Yeah.
He's like that roll, bitch.
Roll it.
I appreciate that.
Our bard is over it.
It's a 4. So you
Yes!
add 4 anyway, so that's 10 damage.
Alright,
I
yeah.
forgot for a
so
second that I actually had to roll the 1d4. I was very excited. I was like,
Eh.
yay!
he is obliterated by your firebolt. How's it happen?
Yes.
Oh! Enraged by him hitting my thigh and also by not hitting anybody this entire game, I throw all of my energy into this one firebolt and blast him, and he just completely incinerates.
Yes.
Pile of
I
dust
like it.
hit the floor.
On to Hob the Knob Goblin.
Oh, the
Hobnob.
Goblin.
Hobnob, goblin, blah, blah.
What's
Bring him,
up?
Hobnob.
What you gonna do?
1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I
right
don't
up
like that.
here.
Oh, okay.
And he's going to attack Sylph.
Oh.
with his
Opportunity
longsword.
attack from me?
He did not. He went. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, alright.
Asshole. If it was me, it would be opportunity attack.
22 to hit. He is doing this versatile.
Woo!
Alright. I'll take the 2 damage.
So he swings his
Sick.
longsword at you, and it just barely glances your shoulder, getting a cut, but nothing too deep.
Alrighty, sir.
And then Mesius onto you.
Well. We meet again, goblins. And I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at a homie.
Which homie?
Hobnob.
Hobnob.
Hob the knob.
Sibbity-doo. That's 18.
Woo!
That was
18.
almost
Ooh, that hits.
Lady titties.
Lady titties.
Hey,
think
man,
that's
become a difference. Show us your
D8.
best part.
Goblins do not have a lot of health, but they have very high AC.
4.
4 damage?
Yep.
You don't have any
Super
pluses?
tight. So I hold out both of my hands and just an ultimate Ray of Frost. I just like thread the needle between the homies, hit him right in the chest, and he begins to freeze over from his chest, and he has
10 less
Okay.
movement, right?
yeah 10 less movement, and
So
do I get
sorry,
advantage?
your next turn now. Yeah.
I think the other one's disadvantage. I think
Oh, yeah,
Frost
yeah.
Bolt is slow and Frost Bite is disadvantage on attacks.
All right, so he's slowed.
Alright.
Let's go.
On to Sylph.
Alright. I'm pissed.
Oh, hey, Justin, Jerky Wolf is still on the tracker, by the way. I don't know if he's meant to.
Yeah, I know. He's on the tracker, but doesn't have an initiative. I'm just gonna
Okay.
skip by him. What'd you roll?
19 plus
19 hits.
19. Yeah.
For the Hobgoblin, right, with your whip?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Make sure you say that before you roll.
4 plus 5. I move his ass over here.
Alright, so, he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, but, I very much want to... I just want to say how it happens because I have something in my mind. So, to anyone who's ever played a game like Overwatch or a video game where you die and sometimes you get a ragdoll effect, that's exactly what happens to this. You smack into it, and as your whip cracks against his chest, he just blows across the map into the wall. And you hear a loud, sickening crunch as his body crumples.
Yes.
It almost seemed comical how far he moved.
So.
And he is dead. Do you have any bonus or anything?
I can still move.
Mm-hmm.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go over here.
Alright, you done?
I'm done.
Alright, Rome, back up to you.
I'm just gonna keep attacking. Since
Do it.
everything else is going on behind me, I'm really not gonna pay attention to it.
Love it.
All right.
So, are you, what are you attacking with?
Rapier and my dagger, just both weapons.
17,
Nice.
23.
23.
Alright,
Again, I missed with the second attack.
Alright, so your rapier hits.
A 1 tonight.
What? And
Rolled
20.
a lot of 20s, but also a lot of ones.
I've pretty much
Yeah.
rolled, I think, almost all the ones. That has been
No,
my
Maggie
night.
just rolled 2 in a row just a moment ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I rolled one myself too.
that was impressive
Oh.
for 10 days.
10 damage. Obliterated, how do you do it?
Yes.
So as he's semi-paying attention to his friends getting blasted behind him, I just shove my rapier up under his neck as it punctures out to the top of his head.
Oof.
What does his rapier look like?
Fencing?
Very thin sword.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Three Musketeers.
That was like a hooked dagger almost. So
Yep.
I was like, I don't know if this actually looks good.
Alright.
It's
So-
more a piercing weapon than it is a sword.
Yeah, it's not meant to slash, it's to get through, like, little breaks in armor and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, so you guys kill the last of the goblins in the room. You see several chests lining the back. There's some water barrels to the side and 2 rooms that you see you can go through.
I'm gonna
And
check out
also
that.
a door
Yeah.
in one of those rooms.
I'm gonna go to the left because Destiny calls me.
I'm gonna
Can
check the
somebody
chest.
heal me?
I
Cleric?
can't. I love
Yeah.
you.
I know I've been kind of rude to you, but I feel like we have this understanding.
No
Where you're
worries.
super good and I'm not so good.
No worries.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Alright.
Okay, before all of you just go and
what's-
open chests, do you mind if I check them first?
Yeah.
Wait, Bard, before you check, and then I cast guidance.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around and check each for a trap and a lock. before they get open?
I mean, yeah. Go ahead and give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you just roll 5 20s at a time?
I'll slide a hand. Well, it's gonna get
Give me 5 20s.
So I won't add my modifier to it, but it's a +5
That's
for
fine.
everything.
Yeah.
Do it.
Alright, 16, 13, 18.
The lowest is a 7.
And then +5, right? Yeah. Okay, so lowest is 7.
Yeah.
You can add guidance for the 7.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, what's the
It's a
1d4.
D4.
D4.
9.
So 9 is the lowest.
Alright, you find a small trap inside the middle chest, but the rest of the chests seem to not even be locked.
Can I disarm the one trap and unlock?
Give me a slide.
Wait, before you do, guidance.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. It's my job.
So
15?
15. Yep.
Alright, it is a simple lock. It seems to come away without too much work.
Nice.
Goody.
Have
Are you
at
guys
them.
opening all the chests?
Yep.
Alright, so inside the chests, you guys find 500 gold pieces,
Ooh.
Wow.
boots of elven kind,
Mm.
a cloak of protection,
Mm.
a stone of good luck,
Mm.
and 1 ruby.
And one what?
Ruby.
Ruby. Nice.
Well, we should definitely be giving that cloak of protection to little old Alex outside.
Fuck that bitch. I needed that cloak of protection.
I was going to
Just
suggest
saying.
Museus.
I vouch for myself or us.
Yes, she can blend in with the trees. I think this one needs help.
You guys may have
Yeah.
what you wish to have, but if you don't mind, the stone seems interesting to me.
I would like the boots.
Everyone do what they want.
As long as we get our fair share of the gold.
I don't want any of the gold you guys just found. I would like the boots.
All right.
Saphira, for the cloak.
Why not?
On 3.
Is it 1, 2, 3 shoot or on 3?
No, on 3.
Okay. 1, 2.
1, 2,
Whoa,
3.
oh, fuck.
What are you guys doing?
Okay, hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Do it again.
1, 2,
3.
3.
Hey.
Do me a favor.
Hey.
Saphira gets the cloak of protection.
I fault my answer.
Alright.
I'm still weak, but it was a fair bet. Here you
Are
are.
you guys going to look around anything else, or are you going to
Think.
moving on
I
or what?
went into the room to the left, so I don't know if that was the one with the additional door or not.
That is the room with the door, yes. So you see a
Okay.
large door behind there, and then a staircase that leads up to what you can only assume is the tower you saw the goblins on earlier.
So the door's open,
It's not open, it is closed.
but I can see stairs.
No, so if you look at the map, there's a spiral. Oh, there's a spiral staircase on the far left that goes up into the tower, and then right in front of you is a door that opens up into a room that goes deeper in.
Okay,
Separate
can I make a,
Right here.
can I make a survival check about tracking them up the stairs to see if I can tell how many went up there?
Make a roll.
Wait, before you do, guidance.
Look at that cantrip life. He even went into the room. I like it.
Advantage,
No,
or what-
That's why I
one
was like, hold on,
D4.
guidance.
Really just the best cantrip.
roll a d4
It's
for
amazing.
that?
You have to add to it. So
Okay, I
that,
got a
that's
10.
A
with
10?
everything, Yeah,
With everything?
with everything.
Okay. You have advantage on those because of your thing. Do it again.
Oh my god, I do! Okay, so that is...
You don't add the 3 to that one.
yeah.
Do you?
What?
Do you add the 3 to that one?
Can she still add the 3
yeah,
from the guidance?
yes, because I'm counting as the same roll.
Killer.
Okay, so that's 14.
14 total.
Yeah.
All right. You're pretty sure that the only goblins that went up there are the ones you killed on the outside.
Nice.
Alright, so I'm gonna yell out the door to everybody. I'm gonna say, hey, there's some stairs here. I think they're clear to go up, but I'm not sure what's behind this door.
Rome, is there any way you can take a look at this door? Perhaps you can get past it.
Yeah, I'll go check the door trap, see if I can see through it. Anything.
Give me. How are you gonna check it?
I'll check for traps before I start messing with it.
All right. Give me a investigation.
Wait. Guidance.
That's a useful
Isn't,
cantrip.
Trap
It's
check
worth
and
it.
Sleight of hand.
It's a useful cantrip right now.
This guidance is gonna become destiny.
Literally. Guidance.
Trap checking it. Did you want investigation for that or sleight of hand?
Yeah. Investigation. For checking the trap. For disarming the trap.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I think
He said, oh!
All right. So you can tell that there's no mundane traps on it, but you seem to see the inner workings of what an alarm spell weaved onto the door.
Oh.
I don't know if I can get through this, but if we open it, it's going to be bad.
What did you find, Bard?
There is a very complex arcane trap on this door.
Mesius, can you
Does
step...
anyone have good arcana?
Let me take a look at this. I might be able to disable.
Wait, Mesius. Guidance.
This is your destiny.
I just picture him in the back row. I bless you.
Yes.
I bless you.
Bless you.
You just need like an
Bless
I
you.
just have holy water and I'm just flicking with it. I'm just like,
Bless you.
alright, go ahead.
Bless you.
Alright, go ahead.
I mean, you're a priest, so it would make sense.
What would we do without you? Thank you, Anduin.
Yes, of course.
Am I rolling to
Arcana.
Arcana.
Okay. I have advantage, right?
You have a D4.
Yeah, why? What'd you roll?
2.
Oh, okay, plus what?
Or it's not gonna help.
Plus what?
What's your
Plus
arcana
4, so I 6.
6? You get a 4, you get a 10? That's
I
okay?
got plus 2, so I got 8.
Oh,
You
okay.
got 8. You are able to determine that it's an alarm spell, but you are unable to undo it.
Friends, bad luck.
Before we
I
open
have
the
fumbled the
door,
spell. I cannot
Oh,
disable
man.
it.
before we open the door, I'm gonna walk over to Anduin and be like, "Hey, bud,
Hey,
you heal me?"
what's up?
Before we get into any more trouble,
Yeah?
is there any way that you could possibly help me
Oh,
not be wounded?
right, you are hurt. Let me assess your wounds.
Thank you.
Can I, medicine check?
I'll give you a medicine check.
Thank
Sweet.
you.
And then, guidance.
Bless myself.
Okay.
right
Oh,
in the
well,
face.
I hope that probably works. That's, a 17.
A 17.
Wow.
Alright, I'll give you a D6, Morgan.
If I use bless and get a 20, can I get more?
It's a D8.
Damn it, I got a 1.
Okay, D6. I got a 4.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay, as they're doing this, I go up the spiral stairs since I have assessed that there are probably not any goblins up that way.
There
Oh,
are
I like
not.
this creepy ass piano.
That's
Alright.
very creepy.
Guys, can't wait till finals are over and I can start doing piano again, so I have no time.
So we're going up the stairs?
She went
I don't know
upstairs.
if you guys are.
She's
Saphira,
determined that there are no more goblins up there.
I think you can probably
Yeah.
do this better than the gnome.
What
And
kind
I'm
of
gonna
better?
use Bardic Inspiration
I
to
find this insulting.
the alarm spell that he could not break. I think you got it.
Oh, might as
It's
well.
really a fluke.
Really a flip food.
Merely a
Wait, before you do. Guidance.
Thank you.
She already had it, didn't she?
No?
What's going on?
So
Nothing upstairs.
what
It's
do I
just
roll
the
for
corpse
this?
of the goblin.
Oh.
Roll your Arcana.
Arcana? Okay.
okay, so Bardic Inspiration gives
1d6,
you
right?
a 1d6, plus you have his guidance, which gives you a 1d4.
So 1d6, 1d4.
Is that... Do I roll... This is
Roll a
dumb
d20,
question.
a
Thank you.
d6, and a d4 and add them together.
Plus your
Oh,
Arcana
better.
modifier.
17 for my D20,
Sick.
5 for my D6,
She's got it no matter what.
and
think
are
you're
you
good.
fucking kidding me? 4 for my D4 plus my +2. How? Why?
So she's got like a 31.
You seemingly breathe on the lock, and you just feel the magic melt away.
Yes.
She's like, yeah, the dwarfs. Oh, it's
Good
we're
job,
good.
Saphira.
We're good.
Thanks, man.
All right, shall we press on?
I'm going to crack the door slightly to see what's
I'm gonna
behind it
take a look
before
back.
we all
Before we
brush
do
it.
that, it is 10:30. I don't know if anyone has to go. I'm cool staying, but this might be a good pause point.
I was going as soon as we go into the next room. I was going to pause it.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Like, I'm fine continuing, but I know Kaylin works tomorrow, so I don't know what the...
Thank you for speaking.
Relatable.
All right.
You would have said you're
So-
ready to go. I just thought it would be a good pause point. You're welcome for considering you and your life.
So there's one more map to open up before we
Plus
leave,
2 to care.
just so
Okay.
you can see what's coming next.
Yes.
Open it. I am nervous.
Is that the fort dining hall?
Open it.
Yeah, that's the dining hall.
Alright. It's loading.
Ooh.
That's a very pretty rug.
Enter- It is. Thank you.
That's a big fucking rug.
Where's this big?
Right click, resize. I always do horizontal and it works for me pretty well, but I'll get that better next time. I'll have the
Oh
I'll
my
have the
god,
stuff. That was terrifying.
I was like,
Yeah.
I thought that
I
was
didn't
real
touch
life.
it.
I was like, hold on, people, I gotta go investigate.
I know, I thought it was in the
Yeah.
backyard.
Oh my god, it was so scary. I literally thought a child was screaming outside. I was like, I have to go.
We were all
You're
about
like,
ready
"Wait."
to break stream to go check our
You're like,
neighbors.
it is
And
10.
then are we opening Fort Dining Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last one. I'm just gonna give a quick description and then pause.
kill us.
So you open the door quietly as you guys come in. You are greeted with an entirely empty hall.
Mm.
It looks like food was there, and it still seems to be warm, but no one is eating and no one is in the entire room. It seems eerily quiet.
Mm.
I don't like the sound of this.
Alright.
Which is no sound at all.
No sound at all. It is quiet.
It is
Not
dead
about
end,
that.
you would say.
Wah, wah, wah.
And that is where it is. You
Nice.
guys are in the middle of a goblin fort, trying to take the shit down.
We finna do it.
So are we doing, is the plan for West Haven tomorrow?
No, we're doing Pyrefell tomorrow,
Did you know that?
Yep.
and then at the moment, we're just going to switch Pyrefell, or not Pyrefell, we're going to switch West Haven with
Valkyrie.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, it looks super fun. I'm really glad I joined. I think this is
Yeah.
Super cool.
I
Yep.
like the group dynamic so far. I think it's really
It seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving it too.
There's a lot of angsty It's almost like we're family.
Yeah.
Oh, to have Jay being a cleric, so I'm so used to him being like, I'm just gonna wreck everybody, and then he's like, I bless you.
Yes.
Bless you.
Excited.
And peace with you.
And I'm like,
The light shall burn you.
yeah, and you're like, and that's
You and your
it.
quotes.
You're
I'm
like,
struggling to stay behind because Maeve is that character that's like, I'm gonna go into the new room, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hang back here, be
You
quiet.
I
will
feel you.
die.
This is a murder hobo. This is so different. Like, Hannah was like, you can be a murder hobo again. And I was like, no, you can really only do that once
If I
before
supposed to
people
be something different.
don't want you to do that.
That's fact,
But
yeah.
I would love, like, our Valkyrie characters, like, randomly written in, because they're like pirates. Like, I feel like they could, like, we could
Totally make
encounter them.
cameos.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to kill like
I feel
kill
like that would
anybody.
be so fun to, like,
If-
accidentally
yeah.
encounter.
If we can figure out a place to put West Haven into Faerun, I could work Valkyrie into that storyline.
Yeah, like,
Because it's
Right.
open enough, it can travel anywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe
Crazy.
she killed someone she shouldn't have. Like, and they're all
Oh,
Yeah.
you've done that plenty. That's
Yeah.
cheap.
Let's
So-
remember the illusion that we had to cast, so
Oh my
that
God.
Oh no,
What
we're
if-
Fuck out of there.
we've
Yeah.
kind of ended our Fort Dine. Yeah, like yeah, you guys. Whew.
So this is
Huge
fun.
friendship.
I'm excited to see where this develops into.
Yeah.
I'm totally excited. I think it's
GG, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you for
really.
joining us.
West Haven
Thanks so
friends.
much.
I do
Appreciate it.
Great
kind of enjoy
night.
keeping some of
Extra.
our banter conversations on stream because it gives people a chance to get past
Yeah.
it.
See us as people.
See how cool we are.
Yeah. Duh.
And how oblivious we are most of the time.
More than just oblivious.
Truly.
It's just blind leading the blind at this point.
It's true.
But
I-
hey guys,
I am truly impressed for your campaign, man. Like, you've done amazing.
Yeah, I'm loving
Okay.
it, loving it, loving it.
You keep a good balance with us for combat and RP through the whole thing.
Yeah.
I
So-
try to. I'm trying. I'm literally like, I'm trying to pretty much make it a JRPG.
Nice.
I'm
It's
essentially
working
running like
pretty
a it's essentially Final Fantasy or one of the Tales of games.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
Nice.
going for.
Very cool.
It's working out really well.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
I think it's giving good time for like us to use our ability to get used to them, but also like figure each other out.
Yeah, I'm trying to do
Yeah.
like slightly stronger enemies, but less of them. So like, I've killed someone each game now at least once. I killed Easiest in the first one, and
Uh-huh.
Rome went down a little bit. But so they're still hard, but you guys are killing them relatively quickly.
Yeah.
I'm like, to be fair, I was sleeping when I was stabbed for over half my health.
You did take a full 6 damage out of nowhere.
Like, full 6 out of 13. I'm like, oh, that's... Ooh. That's
That
bad.
was
Oh,
a hard
Lord.
DC though. You had to pass a 15 to not take any damage
Yeah.
for that DC.
But that makes sense because they're sleeping.
Yeah, exactly. But if you had rolled a 15 or if you'd rolled a 20, I would have given you an advantage attack.
Ooh.
And if you'd rolled over 15, you would have just moved out of the way in time.
At 20, you were sleeping with one eye open, you know?
Pretty much. You see it, you wake up just in time and stab out.
You
Well,
son
it's
of a
funny
bitch.
too. Is I was like, I wonder if I'm going out of my brain to have wanted to set my little string and bells on my doorway, because the thought crossed my mind. I just didn't do it, and it would have
See,
saved
if
my
you
ass.
had done it,
It would have saved my
It
ass.
would have legitimately done it. I would have given it to you. You would have heard the bells and woken up.
I was just like, I wonder how much I'm gonna irritate them by repeating the same character trope over and
Hey,
over again.
All you have to
Maddie.
do is get stabbed in the
Like,
stomach
what?
once while you sleep before you have a habit that you will not
How
care
much
what
you're
people
gonna
think of.
irritate them?
Like, that's what we over and over and over.
Is your destiny to be annoying?
That's her tits.
Is my destiny?
Yeah.
Is my destiny to annoy everyone on this trip? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely
I'm
enjoy
also,
getting
like-
to be more of myself
fucking
as
super
opposed to
loving.
Rylam,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because I definitely
A
have
little more
fun.
narky.
Oh yeah, I enjoy that a lot more than I do Rylam. So I'm like, why not bring back Undead? Fuck, lawful good.
Yeah.
Fuck lawful good.
For real.
I mean, I could definitely have you like die or something.
What?
Yeah,
That's where I-
no.
No.
Don't kill him. He can just be corrupted.
Is
I'm like-
He can
Ryan
become a
lawful
fallen
good
First-
after.
Marvel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for as much as Rylam has been one to go down while everyone else has been fine, like, that's his whole point.
Yeah.
If I made a squishy chaotic, like, I think we'd all die.
Probably.
We'd have no tank
Yeah.
except for Mario.
Yeah, no, it's fun having like totally different characters types.
It is pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Just keep it like so different.
It's
Well,
helping
alignment
me
and
learn
classes.
how to like role play aloud more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
You're getting
actually
so much
really
better
get
at your
into my
dice.
character.
I feel
Because-
like, cause like Mario was my first, and I don't feel I'm very good with her, but I feel like as we make more,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
you get better at it.
Well, and it helps you
100%.
find what you're comfortable with. You'll eventually
True.
find that class that clicks because it fits your personality.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then
Your-
my king is DM.
Alright, friends.
Your
Yes, my
dad-
destiny.
Your destiny
On that,
class.
we will see you friends tomorrow for Pyrofell.
Good night,
Yes.
everybody.
Have a great night. Thank
Thanks
you for
hanging
joining
out.
us.
Appreciate it.
Be sure to check out the podcast. We
everyone.
do have Pyrefelt tomorrow night
Mhm.
at
Wes
7:30.
Haven's first episode should be released tomorrow
Nice.
Nice.
on podcast, as well as the next episode of Pyrofell.
You
Killer.
are just putting in the work.
Yeah, man.
That's-
I don't have a job right now.
Right?
COVID,
I'm fired because of sickness.
social
There
distancing.
you go.
For real.
Exactly.
We do support. Wednesday nights we are still running Harry Potter.
Mhm.
And then
I think it's closing down though. There's only like 3 more sessions.
We've
of
got
that.
3 more sessions of Harry Potter, then a Witcher homebrew is taking its place in the same time
Yeah.
slot.
What?
A Witcher?
Why did I not know that there was a...
That's maybe you need to pay more attention to your channel.
I never have Facebook. I literally have no idea.
No, we talked about this last time.
So yeah, Witcher.
We talked about the the Marvel one that was started?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that
that's
started
not-
that started last week. So it is DC based. That is New Age of Heroes, hosted by DM TriStar.
Carl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is at 5:30 p.m. Thursdays.
Nice.
When
And,
is the
Like an
Witcher one
actual
gonna be?
the Witcher one will be Wednesday
After-
nights at 8,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
It
like the
starts
same
at 8.
slot as Harry Potter. Just after that's over, it's gonna replace that.
That sounds so fun. Okay, no, I'm not.
I'm a druid in that one.
Yeah,
So that's
Oh.
there's some interesting casts. We do have some other news coming up, but it's not quite ready for post yet.
But get hyped.
Yeah, I will definitely, since I've taken a step away from Valkyrie, I am putting more time into getting the channel where it needed to be. So there's a lot of fun stuff to come.
Killer, killer.
We're gonna have cool shit coming your way, guys.
Thank you
And with
guys.
that,
Have a great night.
Third time.
We
We'll
love
see you
you.
tomorrow. We love you.
Later.
Thank you for all the support.
Hell yeah.
Where's the